fucking Oni level joke. Fuck you. I hate you.
All right. So last time we played, what the fuck did we... Oh, yeah. So last time we played,
God.
you guys went after Juan Topa and the Topa cartel. You ran into Antonio Topa, who you guys had met previously. And he asked for your assistance in basically getting his family homestead back from the goons that Juan had been hiring. So you guys did that, freed the house, almost set it on fire. Almost. Did all of that, saved... you guys saved the library, I think it was, that caught fire. Mattis, you got a book, the Crystallarium or whatever it is. And then you guys also found a pamphlet from the Golden Empire addressed to one Juan Topa.
I would just like to ask a question real quick. Why the
Sure.
fuck is Ricardo? Why is Ricardo a tabaxi?
Because Ricardo's a tabaxi. You guys will find out more about that later.
They have tails.
Wait, Elo has like work now or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wasn't Ricardo the guy that we've saved the house for?
No, Antonio was the guy you saved the house from.
Ah, shit.
Ricardo Silvas is an entirely different person that you guys are going to meet today. Yeah. So yeah, you guys did all that and then went to Senna's homestead, the Lopez homestead, after saving her mother from certain death. And had a bit of an experience down in the crypt. Down in the crypt. You guys killed the motherfucker, but he took Senna down with him in a hail of locust plague-like horror. And you guys, well, Hierophant did a ritual to bring her back, which was successful. And I believe we left off with the coin being given to Katagoon for him to research. And Senna just kind of sitting down next to the grave of one Quasar Lopez. And just kind of pondering life after death. That's what we'll pick up. So, Senna, you are still sitting here in the crypt. Comparatively to other crypts that you guys have been to, this one's very nice. You know, it's definitely kept up. It seems like it's a frequent visit for the family members to come pay respects and make sure that the place is kept up. Walls are made of like a kind of sandstone thing. You see little like patterns going across. And quite a few graves all around. Mostly caskets. Obviously, Senna is sitting next to a very large one.
Sorry.
Are you good?
I have some keys.
Right now.
Yes, indeed.
Oh no!
Watch out for the TNT. No, I'm kidding.
Don't mind the purple terracotta. Don't do it. Trust me.
So as you guys are down here, Senna, you're just kind of pondering everything that's happened so far. Obviously, it's been a bit of an ordeal with your family ever since that day when you were a young girl and who you now recognize as Juan Topa raided your homestead and took your mother. It feels good to know that he's dead. It feels good to know that he can't hurt your family anymore. But boy, has he hurt your family. I mean, yeah. It's... whatever the Lopez family might have been before in terms of maybe influence or power, gone. Gone. You guys have been hunted like prey. It's fortunate that, of course, your mother was saved. You had, for so many years, figured that she was just dead. Your father very nearly was dead, but he's a trooper. And your grandmother, or is it great-grandmother? I don't remember. I think it's grandmother. Lizzie is still dead upstairs. It's a mess. Your grandpa, I believe, came down and gave you the coin. So he's
No,
he's probably
as far as
gone
I
back
know,
up.
It fell out of one's pocket.
Oh, did it fall out of Juan's pocket?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember. So yeah, we'll go with that. So yeah, in that case, you're not sure. If he's still alive, you would imagine maybe he's mourning over Lizzie at this point. But you know, if he's still alive, obviously. But as you are sitting down there and just kind of thinking and reminiscing, you all see the familiar golden-scaled dragonborn Wheelock come down, a gun pulled, you know, ready to fight. And as he comes down, he sees the scene down here and looks you all and says, "He's dead, right? He's not coming back?"
Yeah, you're a bit late.
Yeah, sorry.
He's just cracking your fucking neck because it's dead.
Yeah, the caravan got spooked. I had to deal with that. Crystal was in a bit of a fright, but everything's fine now. Are y'all okay? It's
I mean, I died.
a bit bloody down there. She died?
Yeah,
Yeah.
kinda.
I got better.
Huh.
Not like necromancy.
Well, she's
Child
alive,
of the
I
hearth,
see.
baby.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did whatever that
I
magic
do good
stuff
work.
is.
I should. Am I still gonna heal the caravan people? What's going on with all that?
What caravan people you talking about?
When he said he had like a lot of injured people.
Are you talking
From the
about the
fucking-
Antonio's guys? You guys dropped them off
Yeah.
with Antonio.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the caravan riders in Crystal. It's back to what it normally is.
Yeah.
No, I mean they're not really made for fighting, but they're more than capable. They're good folks. I ran with them for a long time. So they'll get some rest on the way to El Barqa, I guess. He'll kind of gingerly walk past Juan's body as he kind of looks at it and grimaces a bit at the sight. He'll just come over and kind of lay a hand on your shoulder, Senna, and say, "You all right there?"
I mean, I would have preferred if you gave him a kick while walking past, but I'm good.
I think you did more than enough to him, honestly, but...
Honestly, I was dead for half the fight. I just woke
Yeah.
up to give him a little finishing touches.
Your masterpiece, I guess, as he looks back and kind of... he'll look up at the casket, Quasar's casket. He'll kind of look at it for a second and look back down at you and say, "Quasar... You're part of the Lopez clan, aren't you?
Yes. Do
How
you have
much-
any
How much do you
Well,
know
thank
about
you,
your great-grandpappy there?"
Not a lot. I just know that I guess the family secret must have been that coin.
Well, and he'll saddle up and sit down next to you and say, "Your family has a lot of secrets there, Senna. Quite a few. You familiar with the Golden Riders?"
I mean, not a whole lot.
That Quasar
Heard of
fella
him, I
right
guess.
there, he's quite an infamous rider of ours. Fahil and I are riders too, but it's not quite how legendary as it was back in the days, the shootouts, keeping the Julians out of the region, all that sorts of stuff. But
I
your
mean,
family
I've
has...
never had any problems with you guys.
Yeah, I mean,
It's all been good.
sometimes we do dirty work, but we've moved away from that as time has gone on.
Who doesn't?
Especially out here, right?
Yeah.
Well, Quasar was pretty good rider. Your family's actually had quite a bit of involvement with the business, as they would say. A lot of smuggling runs and stuff like that. Pretty good for this region for us, honestly. Think he'd be proud of you.
Talk about smuggling. I've still got some wares. Oh no. She just says, realizing. Fucking searching her pockets. Is that ring still there? Oh shit.
He'll look back over to Juan's body and look at you guys and say, "Well, do we have something identifiable from him we can turn in the bounty for him?"
I mean, I gave Fahil the hat, so.
I don't remember that, yeah.
Yeah, he'll look over to you for heal and see the hat in your hand and say, well, we could definitely use that. You don't take a man's hat unless he's down for the count.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I imagine y'all want to get out of here, so why don't we head back to the caravan and get ready for the road north, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll stand up and walk past the body again, look back to you, Senna, and say, if you need to have any final moments with your family or whatnot, feel free. Caravan will wait for you. He'll saunter out, putting his gun in his holster.
Senna stays at the end for a bit, just kind of looking at it, putting a hand on it, just saying, well, guess that's that.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely interesting. Being treated as you were with your family, you're kind of, you're kind of stuck between being really sad about everything going on and kind of being like, well, how much of my family really are they, historically speaking? You know, you've always kind of been the outcast of the situation. It's not that your family doesn't love you. It's not like your mom or something doesn't love you, but it's tough, especially when your family's under siege like yours has been. It's a lot of relationships get frayed. A lot of things get said that probably aren't really meant, but they still hurt. And obviously, you've been quite a different case to most people, so, you know, you've been called a witch, you've been called a demon, all kinds of stuff. You don't know how much it was really meant, but whether or not those scars have healed is yet to be seen. So, definitely a mix of emotions as you're just kind of chilling in the crypt, looking at kind of your family's legacy, your history, you know. Learning that some of your family members were writers and stuff is definitely would fall in line with some of the secretive aspects of your family. So.
Yeah. So the last thing she says before just leaving the crypt and going up to the caravan is just,
Jesus,
I'll get this house back on track. Don't you worry.
All right.
Then,
Yep.
head on out.
You pat the casket and head on out. Anybody else doing anything in the crypt before leaving, or are we all heading out? Any other business that wants to be attended to?
No.
Sure. So you guys head on out. Back to the caravan. Senna, as you do pass by, you do see your grandfather mourning over the dead body of his wife. So definitely a bit of a loss there, but he is alive.
I'm stopping there. I'm saying hello.
Yeah, so he's just, he's crying. He's a mess. It's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put a hand
he's been
on his
married to her
shoulder.
for a while, so yeah.
I'm gonna put a hand on his shoulder and just say, hey.
They'll just kind of look up to you and cracks a bit of a smile as he sees you, you know. He'll pop up and give you a hug. Glad to see you.
Well, if it's any consolation, I gave that bitch what he deserved. He's got everything back and more.
He's done a lot of damage to our family, but hopefully we can rebuild now.
I'm sure we can.
Thank you for coming back. For saving my daughter.
I had to. I wasn't just gonna leave this house just as it is. It's still mine. You guys are my family. I'm not gonna just leave forever.
I know things have never been amicable, but I think you've more than proved your status as a proud Lopez.
Thank you.
I'll let you go and kind of nod and go back to arranging Lizzie's body so it's a little more respectful, getting ready to take her down to the crypt and all that sort of stuff. There's going to be a lot of funerals. So, yeah. It's not great. Looks like John Lick
Okay.
came through.
Yikes.
It's bad.
Oh, I just realized I ignored my dad.
Yeah,
Say hi.
he's chilling outside. I mean, he's hurt, but he's as you guys walk out, he's seemingly kind of enjoying the night air. He's leaning against the wall of the house because he's still not very stable. But God, what he went through, I mean, he's a fucking trooper. So he's enjoying some crisp night air in the desert. So he'll kind of he actually doesn't take notice of you guys as you walk out. It seems like he's kind of daydreaming. So, but yeah. So you guys head out towards the caravan. You get to the entrance of the Lopez estate. It's probably about 2 in the morning right now, so it's pretty late. But as you guys begin to walk out of the hacienda, you hear what sounds like quite a few horse hooves pounding towards you guys. You can see off in the distance a bit of dust rising up. You see about 8 or so riders, horse riders, coming over the hill towards you guys.
If I had a gun, I would ready it, but I am out of bullets.
Yeah, they just keep on coming by. Wheelock kind of takes notice of him and has you guys stop. Hovers his hand over his gun as they pull up. So they pull up. They're all in relatively nice suits, some hats. They're all human. And you see very stern looks on their faces. They look like very no-nonsense individuals.
Oh shit, the federal police.
Kinda, yeah, kinda. Two of them get off their horses. One man in a gray suit, and one man in a more traditional kind of black suit. And the man in the gray suit kind of has like a caterpillar mustache and looks a bit like a old-timey, like, federal cop, basically. More or less, yeah. He's got a little trilby hat on. He kind of walks up to you guys, has a little notepad out, and tips his hat a bit and says, "I'm here to assume that you're all this Wheelock and other individuals, yes?"
So,
Yeah, sure.
Pleasure to meet you. My name's Luke Bradshaw, the Bradshaw Detective Agency, New Julian Revival. We're here just to start a bit of an investigation about what happened in Barqa. Emmanuel Rosa said that you guys might be potential suspects in what happened, so none of you are under arrest or anything like that, but we're going to need to at least have some tabs on you while we do the investigation. I'm sure you understand. And he'll flip his notebook a bit and look at Wheelock and say, part of this investigation is that I'm going to need your name, so if I could get your name, sir. And Wheelock kind of looks to you guys for a second. Fahil, you see a familiar glint in his eye. He's
I know what he's about.
He's
to
not
fucking
having
do.
it. He's not having it. He'll look back and say, Abdul Coverstone. And he'll write it down in his little notebook and nod to him. And he'll look to... I guess he'll look to you, Fahil, and he'll say, and your name, sir?
Fuck, hold on. I promised you I had a name in my head, but then I
He opens the notebook, looks for the fake name.
Adam Cleanstar. It's just the name of my toothpicks. I promise you I had one, but if I...
Alright, hold on, I gotta make it.
That's funny as shit.
Bradshaw. Sure, that'll work. Alright, so he got Abdul Coverstone. What did you say your name was?
How's it Cleanstar?
Could you type it in the chat for me?
Yeah, what's that?
This is a bold-faced lie, I'm imagining. Adam Cleanstar, okay. He's gonna kind of look at you as you say that. Go ahead and roll me a deception check. You get the feeling that he doesn't quite buy it.
Oh my god, find my character sheet.
Adam Clean Star, that's hilarious.
I mean, you know, some stars are clean. Not all of them do coke.
Not all of them, yeah.
It's a minority, but fuck. Where are the character sheets? Oh, there we go.
Friend beer. Hell yeah, dude.
Okay.
13. He'll kind of, as he's writing, he'll kind of give you the, like, the eyes over the glasses type shit. Kind of look at you for a second. You're just sitting there with the, like, most shit-eating grin on your face. And he'll slowly finish writing it down. Just kind of looking at you.
Yo. The heel's yellow-ass teeth have never fucking looked brighter.
He'll look to you, Hierophant, next to say, and your name, sir?
It's not fucking easy, is it?
He's not gonna say it. Oh, shit.
That's my response.
You just say, hmm?
No, I just look at him.
Oh, you just look at him.
He can't tell what my eyes are doing because
No, you have the glasses on, yeah. Yeah, he doesn't flinch. He just keeps looking at you. I'm sure you wouldn't want to be in contempt of a federal investigation, so I need your name, sir. Just a formality.
What I go by or my name?
Oh my god.
He thinks for a second. Both?
Let's see. Yeah, there you go.
His partner kind of taps his foot impatiently. His partner's also holding a repeater rifle in his hands. He's kind of looking around, making sure.
No,
that
wasn't sarcasm. It's two different things. Which one do you want?
Both would do just fine.
Vladimir.
Okay.
The heel just sort of has an expression on his face like he didn't know that Hierophant's name was Vladimir.
Yeah, technically none of you actually know what his name is, so I'm gonna say roll a deception to try and throw him off. And it'll, I guess, be to the rest of the group too, because they really don't know your name. So just roll to deceive everybody. Wow. Yeah. Okay, Vladimir.
Fuck. Okay.
Now, is Vladimir your name or what you go by?
Both. Well, I go by Vlad, but
Go by Vlad.
Yeah.
Okay. He writes in Vlad after it. All right. Thank you. He'll look to you, Rhett. And if I could have your name, please.
I'd take a minute, clear my throat, and you know, should I type it? Should I type it or should I say it?
You should say it.
Oh.
Oh no.
I look to the man. I tip my my magical top hat forward and I say, "Couch McGuffin."
Deception check. I should throw disadvantage at him, but deception check. McGuffin. Oh,
For reference, that's how it's spelled.
Yeah, no. Amazingly, I got that right on the dot.
Here we
Couch
go.
McGuffin.
You said on the deception.
Yeah.
Deception. Boom.
Yeah, you can see some of the guys on the horses kind of crack up a bit, but try to suppress it. And he looks at you. He says, "Tampering with a federal investigation has quite the hefty fine. I'm not asking for much. Just your name."
Okay, I'm sorry. Ottoman McGuffin. If you think I'm not gonna keep making retarded names and roll deception and you're not one and that 20, dude, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you.
He's gonna look at you for a second. He's clearly not amused. I'll say, if you keep lying to me, boy, I'm gonna have to assume that you're guilty and put you in cuffs right here.
I sigh.
Oh, God. What's the next one?
Apologies, sir. You know, I thought a little bit of mood lightning, might, take off the edge. My apologies. Not Couch MacGuffin. It's not Ottoman.
Oh, my God.
Bamboo MacGuffin.
His partner pulls out handcuffs and starts walking towards you.
Okay. My last name genuinely is MacGuffin, but my first name is a little more normal. It's none of these, sir. It's fucking. It's fucking racer chair.
You are being handcuffed currently. You are currently being handcuffed.
I can't even roll that one. Fair enough.
Doesn't even matter. Yeah, you're in handcuffs. He'll just kind of look at you impatiently and say, "I'm not a very unfair man. All I ask is your name." Now I understand. Maybe you're a little distrusting of federal agents. Sure, I can understand that, but if you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to fear. I'm gonna give you one last chance. Or you're coming with us back to Safma. In cuffs.
You know what? We're gonna try something unprecedented here. Yeah, my actual name.
Oh God! Rhett's going back to jail.
My name is Harrison Teeterman. There you go.
Oh my God!
It's a play you never saw coming.
Roll deception. If you fuck this up, you're good luck.
Oh.
It's the cripple in the flesh. There he is.
Harrison
fucking joke.
Teeterman.
Did I not get the script? What the fuck? Okay.
You
know
say...
what?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say, since it's Harrison Teeterman, if you look it up in certain records and shit, it'll be found somewhere. So it's not even like it's not.
Yeah, fucking thousands of years ago.
It doesn't matter.
It's a great granddad.
Listen, if they end up searching that name up and find out it's a name from thousands of years ago, the first thing they're gonna ask me is how do I know the name? Okay, they're not gonna ask me why am I about to go to jail. They'd be very curious, especially if it's in fucking okay,
He'll, as you're cuffed and about to be pulled off towards the horses, you guys watch. God, he's such a good bullshit peddler sometimes. He has such a sad, desperate tone in his voice as he seems to realize, oh no, I'm going to jail. And he just gets those puppy dog eyes and he just says, all right. My name's Harrison Teeterman. And, Luke Bradshaw thinks for a second. Kind of nods his head like, yeah, okay. Puts it in. Says, all right, uncuff him. You get unhandcuffed quite roughly by this other individual.
Fantastic.
Kind of.
I want to stop as I'm being unhandcuffed. I'm like, okay, but one of you guys laughed. I saw it on your face. Okay.
All the horse riders are just not giving you a single thing. Not a singular fucking thing. All right. Next, he'll roll up to you, Senna, and that same thing. And your name? And no jokes, please.
Okay.
My time is very precious, especially with this investigation.
I'll type it. Hold on.
Oh no.
My name is Emma Mentiroso. At your service.
Roll deception.
The last name means liar in Spanish.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of humans in the Juarez region, so he doesn't seem to pick up on it. He writes it down, kind of nods and says, "Pleasure to meet you, Emma." And will nod and then look to you, Catagoon, and say, "And finally you. What's your name?"
Well, it's simple as that. Guybrush Threepwood.
God! Roll deception. What the fuck? Okay, he definitely gives you a look like, what? Can you type in the chat, by the way? Just so I can get that right. He'll give you a look, and as he's kind of looking at you, he'll be like, elves. Makes sense. And he'll write it down. Threepwood. Ironically, you'd probably be the best one at pulling this off, all things considered.
I'm at a +8, dude.
Holy shit. Alright. Yeah. So he'll close his notebook. I did get everybody, right? Yeah. He'll close his notebook and say, alright, folks, we're going to keep the investigation going. You're all innocent until proven guilty, and we will make sure to keep in contact so you know how you stand. Have a good night. They'll
Worth my leg.
walk away back to their horses, and they'll all ride off. As they leave, one of the other men will look back to you, right, and give you a thumbs up, and then keep going. An acknowledgement. All right.
I just turn around to Wheelock. Well, that's fucking annoying.
Yeah, well, I kind of had a feeling something like that would happen. Anyways, I'm too tired to deal with all that bullshit. Let's get back to the caravan. He'll traipse his way back over to the caravan. Eventually, you guys all get there. He kept it a decent ways out. And you all, unless you'd like to do something before going to bed, lay down and get a long rest.
I want to pet Crystal, and then I go pet.
Yeah, Crystal's chilling. You can see Crystal seems to still be shaking a little bit. Something spooked Crystal. Doesn't say anything. It's just kind of chilling.
Give him mild head pat and then go sleep.
Okay.
I want to talk to Crystal when all of us are asleep.
Sure. Anybody else do anything before going to sleep? No.
Throwing a knife at the wall.
Okay.
Worth it.
Worth it. Got it. Alright. So everybody lays down. You wait about 30 minutes or so until you can hear all their breathings kind of gotten softer. They've fallen asleep. Crystal, still kind of shaking, doesn't seem able to sleep. You kind of look at him.
I walk over to him and say, so what's going on with you?
Bang. Loud. Scary.
Oh, I
Blood.
can understand. That's terrifying. But I wanted to ask you a question. The day we met you in the sewers in city, I can't recall the name.
City
You
name.
spoke. What?
This is city name.
Yeah. You asked me about this book I own, and I pull up my book.
Yeah, you pull out the kind of tattered and torn leathers of the Necronomicon. Very strange looking book, very heavy book.
Yeah.
You pull it out, and he kind of, his eyes follow your hands as you bring it out and looks at it.
What do you know about this?
Book. Ancient. Bad. Tentacle. Evil.
Okay.
He'll point upwards. You assume to what would be the sky.
Yeah.
And says Alpha Lyrae, crash. And when he says crash, you specifically remember where you found this book, which is the not really a dig site. I mean, it's similar to the dig sites. Not all of them are just massive dig sites, though. The one that you remember getting the book from was the Lyrae crash site in Alam. It's massive up in the mountains, crazy, like bigger than buildings. Just this massive destroyed wreck of you can't even begin to understand what. Kind of carved itself into the mountain. A lot of weird ancient tech, a lot of weird things found there. These weird kind of gnarled bodies will look like they were human, but they have like extra limbs and like small stunted limbs coming out of their torso and stuff. And just these like hellish creatures, some of them frozen for God knows how long. and the book, which was just kind of nestled away in a very difficult to access room. Seems that your Rattan friend here is familiar with the crash site over there.
So you know the crash site in the mountains?
Yes, big sky station, crash, bad thing, monsters.
Yeah, I was there. I was there too.
He just realized. Sorry, go ahead.
No!
Yup. Yup.
Oh,
Yup.
no!
Yup.
Okay.
Remember when you guys almost went up on that space station? Yeah, wow.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No. I worked there as an archaeologist. I pull out this purple gem thing, that whispered to me, and ask him if he knows. Do you know this, perhaps?
He'll kind of look at it for a second. He'll kind of make a give me motion with his hands.
I give it to him.
Not a very big gem, but in his hands looks noticeably larger because he's a bit smaller of a frame. He kind of looks at it. You see his eyes go wide, and then he hands it back to you quickly, and starts shaking his head and says, "No, no," whispers, "No, bad." And at this point, I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
Okay.
Easy.
As you grab it back, for the first time, it's almost as if looking at it and feeling it, you almost feel yourself kind of getting pulled into it. But you shake your head and you're fine. But you just kind of look at it for a second, kind of confused by the feeling of like being sucked into something. And as you look at it, you just hear these faintest whispers just go through your head. They're not speaking any discernible language. It's just like background chatter, but in these really concerning whispers, really creepy whispers. You're kind of like, oh, what the fuck?
I shake my head and put it away, and well, then thank you, Crystal. I didn't want to disturb you. Are you okay?
He'll just kind of nod his head and say, careful. Ancient. Bad.
I am careful. Don't you worry.
He'll give you a thumbs up and smile.
I give thumbs up back too,
His smile gets bigger, ear to ear. He's speaking his language now. He's happy.
and I go to my sleeping bag and sleep, get my long rest.
Yeah. As you lay down, your mind just kind of thinks on the crystal, on the gem. It didn't do that before. That was new.
That was new.
Well, I mean, when you first got it, you kind of felt this weird aura when you broke the statue, but nothing happened. Something just happened back there. And you just kind of look down. Where do you keep the book? Is it in your bag? Do you have it like on your what do you do?
In my backpack, where is it? When you want is behind the cloth, a little hidden compartment for the book.
Okay. Yeah, so you'll just kind
So
of
it's-
look at your backpack. You're just curious about the book, about the gem, about the fact that Crystal knows about the crash site. I mean, not a lot of people know about it. It's the Elamian government keeps it pretty under wraps. They don't want people to know that exists. Because it gave them a lot of steps forward. You know, they were the first country to have proper guns. That's because of a lot of the technology there. they have these great sprawling cities that they're not exactly the most advanced. Like, I mean, you've been to Purs. Purs is kind of a weird noirish city, but it's got some pretty advanced tech in it. But I mean, from your few travels to different cities in Alam, you can definitely see the influence. You know, it's definitely a very closely kept secret by the ruling party, whoever that may be at any given moment in Alam, because they figure, who knows, maybe they lose any leg up they might have if other people knew about it. So to hear that not only just somebody in general, but someone like Crystal, who you imagine doesn't really have a lot of experience being on the surface, for him to know about it is curious, for sure. So you just kind of think on that as you fall into a bit of a slumber. So long rest, everybody. Health points up, spell slots up, and do all of that good stuff. No dreams tonight. You all get nice, restful
Not
sleep.
one health anymore. Ooh.
Hey! And then you all wake up roughly like 8, 9 o'clock as you hear different voices shouting back and forth. You guys recognize it as the hustle and bustle that the caravan's about to get moving again, so everybody's getting set up and all that. So it's about to be another day of travel. It's about, let's see, from where you guys are, about a week to El Barqa. It's a bit of a rough path. You guys kind of have to skirt the bottom of the Sarab Mountains. Yeah. So you guys are going to go through some pretty unfriendly areas, pretty arid spots in the desert. But yeah. So during the week, you guys want to handle anything during the week, by all means. Otherwise, we'll fast forward to the end of it.
We go new.
So, anything you guys want to handle or do while you're traveling through the desert?
Traveling now.
Okay. Talk to anybody, do anything, all kinds of shit. You can do whatever. It's open to you guys. Floor's yours.
Nah.
Okay.
No.
Wait. Gamble.
Ask a gamble if you want.
No, not again.
No.
Pussy.
Says the guy that won everything.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it today.
Look.
No.
When I'm
Don't
winning,
worry, when you
it's
get to El
great.
Barqa, there's gonna be plenty of opportunities for you to gamble. All right, you guys will be fine.
Okay, I'm now content. Everything's
Yeah,
fine.
you guys will have plenty of opportunities. All
El
right.
Barqa.
So yeah, so we'll fast forward to the end of the week. It's about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. You guys are maybe a day's or like half a day out from the city. And Wheelock, as you guys have kind of grown accustomed to, has started up the campfire where everybody's just gonna kind of chill. He normally, does a toast or something, so it seems like he's planning on doing that before you guys head into the city. So, nice little campfire. I guess it would be closer to a bonfire. Gets set up. Out in the desert. It's getting a little cold at this point, so you guys are all wearing, relatively warm clothing. And he's over talking with some of his caravan riders, and eventually comes on over with a nice, probably stolen, you imagine, cup, a golden cup, filled with whatever his choice liquor is. Probably some sort of whiskey. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
And of course, you guys are all being poured your whatever drinks you guys would like. And he comes over and puts his foot up on his little rock that he's using as a seat and says, "Well, folks, we're just about to El Barqa. It's going to be a pretty interesting time over there. I've got one last bit of business to do out here. Got an individual that I'm kind of friends with. I don't know. He's a little too rich and pompous for me, but gonna have to talk some business with him. So, obviously, we're gonna get your guys' bounty taken care of up there. The bounty house is just in there.
Bounty.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
killed Juan Topa.
we killed the guy.
You gotta collect your bounty.
Not a bounty. We
Oh.
had, a bounty he had.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
were
yeah.
cashing it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I thought that original. Yeah.
I was gonna fucking say, why do we have a bounty now?
Yeah. And with all that money you guys have, maybe you can scratch that gambling itch over at the casino. But we'll get to that.
I love burning all
For
of my
the,
money in this life.
For the time being, though, we've been through a lot, so I just want to toast to good health. And he raises his glass and says cheers. Starts downing his
It's just
drink.
poisoned.
And he'll sit
Oh,
down
whatever.
and probably start playing. Shit, he has an instrument. I don't remember what it was. Was it a banjo? Did I give him a banjo? I think I gave him a banjo. Yeah, he's got a banjo. He's just gonna start playing banjo. Chilling. It's a very jovial mood around the campfire tonight. Probably because there's a good deal of alcohol involved. So, party keeps going on for a while. Eventually, he calms down a bit, and Fahil, you notice he's kind of looking at you, and when you notice, he kind of nods to you and heads off towards his wagon, seemingly
seems-
signaling you.
Yeah, I'm gonna
He wants
go
to
follow.
fuck. Oh no.
But you know, sometimes I think sorry, never mind. I can't cock this pistol with one hand.
So you follow him to his wagon, and as you walk in, you see he's going through some papers he has on a desk, and he looks at you as he walks in. He says, "Come on in, sit down." And
I come on in and sit down.
yeah,
He did it.
he'll stop shuffling the papers for a bit and look at you. He'll say, "Fahil, you've been something like a brother to me, and I figure as such you're the best person I can rely on in times like this.
I'd like to think so.
I'm gonna keep it on the straight and narrow with you, Fahil.
Yeah.
The business I'm doing, it's so I can retire.
Shit.
I spent 20 long years out here.
But I mean, shit, you're still young, somewhat. You're at the top of your game. Why would you retire?
Well, maybe young in spirit, but this old body of mine's been through a lot, and this old soul of mine wants to go back to his family.
Yeah, well, if I'm being honest with you, I can't say I haven't been considering the very same thing. All of this,
It's a lot.
it is. I mean,
It's a lot.
you know, you've seen as much shit as I have. You know how many tough decisions you have to make, and how some of them still stick with you even 15 years later.
Ain't that the truth? If I had a cup, I'd choose.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
Anything you need to sort this, to get you a fucking nest egg or like some sort of passage to fuck off to the mountains or whatever you need to do, I will help with. I owe you that much.
Thank you. Well, things should be pretty easy. I might be one of the first riders to ever retire. It's not really a business where people live that long, but the guy we're gonna go meet with, like I said, he's not a bad guy. He's just another one of them highborns, you know.
So,
At least he, in mind, is a highborn.
yeah.
He's quite the impressive individual, all things considered. It's not every day that, well, it's not every day a tabaxi makes it off his homeland alive, and certainly not every day that he gets as rich as he does in a country like this.
Can't remember the last time I saw one.
Few and far between. He's an interesting one. I'm gonna be asking him for a pretty big investment. Get Prestige Gunsmith up and running properly. That's my part and gift to the riders. Make sure that they have a bit of a future. But doing business with someone, it's usually helpful to have a business partner alongside. It kind of nods to you.
That much it is.
Yeah. So, if you want to go into the lion's den, no pun intended, we could hopefully get this money and take the train through the mountains and go our separate ways.
Look, it's been a strange year, and I can't say that I don't have other shit to do, but I'll be there. We'll sort it.
Thank you.
You can rely on me.
I figured as much. That's why I asked. If I was going to put my life in anybody's hands, I mean, definitely yours.
It's going to be a hell of a lot more boring around here without you.
I'm going to miss being a cowpoke, but the wife and the kid need me in Southma, so I think it's about time I step up and fulfill that promise of being a good father.
I mean, who's going to save fucked up teenagers dying of dehydration in the desert?
Yeah, caravan's still going to roll. They're all good folks. They don't really need me. They just tolerate me because I guess they like my sense of humor or something, but yeah.
It certainly isn't your good looks.
Well, I got enough scars for a lot of us, I guess. Alright, well, I guess I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your night. I'm gonna sit here and be all brooding and whatnot.
Enjoy your brooding, and hopefully the Golden Riders long outlive us both.
At least in some form or the other.
Yeah. And with that, I get up and leave and walk through the door. And once I'm out, have a bit of a pang of anxiety.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Vihil doesn't like bits of his past disappearing, especially when it's quite one of the only things he has left.
Yeah, I mean, Wheelock is such a potent person, you know, I mean, even in the small time you spent with him, he really became like a brother to you. You know, it's not every day that you run into someone from his past who's just so open, you know, someone who's just so willing to help, right? Like, you know, he's a lowborn. You can remember back on your first trip with him when you guys were chilling in an oasis. You were taken aback a bit by just the multitude of lashes and scars he had on his back from his past. He's a strong motherfucker. So, I mean, he's made it 20 years in a business that doesn't really... I mean, it spits people out like no one's business. So the fact that he's made it that far is powerful.
They say, always fear an old man in the profession where most die young.
I need your consent on a few items.
I'm not giving you my consent. I'm having an emotional fucking moment.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's kind of... Yeah. Even though you haven't really been massively involved in it, it's definitely an end of an era. And I mean, from what you've heard him talk, and Golden Riders definitely are on the back foot right now. This new Julian revival going on is not too fond of the old power structure with the Golden Riders kind of doing everything without people realizing. You know, they're trying to centralize power and move things, and a lot of those plans haven't really left a spot open for the Riders. So you figure that's why Prestige Gunsmithing came to pass, because they needed a legitimate business to keep going. Yeah. So
it's a Grand Theft Auto update.
You definitely feel like not only is it an end of an era with him retiring, but could very well just be the end of an era for the Golden Riders, by all accounts.
I mean, yeah, like, you know, Fahil's being nice to Wheelock, because of course he is, but he doesn't really have all confidence that that's going to work, especially without him.
Yeah.
Because fucking managing illicit guns in an entire fucking 1,000-mile spanning country, from manufacturing to distribution, illegally.
And then trying to make it legal when everybody already has their targets on you. Good lord. It's definitely a lot to keep on Fahil's mind as he kind of sits there and thinks. But the other thing that also hits, as you are kind of dealing with this thought, is holy shit, you're not far away from Zyda. Like, you're far away from Zyda, but you're not
closer
far away
than
from
I've
Zyda.
ever been to Zyda.
You are closer, yeah. Like,
the better part of 15 years.
Yeah, like, you're a train ride and maybe another week's worth of travel on the new roads to Zyda. Like, you are close. And that anxiety is starting to hit, especially knowing now that your sister is where she is. It certainly isn't a friendly city to you, but it's really not friendly right now.
It's an energy, you know. It's like anyone here who's ever like had social anxiety or something will know that fucking feeling of like going into a room and just feeling like the oppressive, I don't want to fucking be here, I need to get out of here energy. Imagine feeling that for an entire country.
Yeah. And that dread
imagine.
just growing as you get closer and closer. But you know, you're sitting there, and it's definitely hitting you. But you can just look over to the bonfire where all your companions are drinking, partying, having a good time, and probably doesn't quell all of it, but it's it's comforting to see that you're not doing it alone, at least.
Yeah.
As you're kind of sitting there dealing with that, you'll feel a hand kind of pull on your back. You'll kind of start a little bit and look around, and you'll see Crystal just kind of standing there looking at you. Okay? Good?
Yeah. You know. The world's tough, Crystal.
Tough.
Complicated.
Bad.
Not always bad, but sometimes bad, sometimes good, sometimes neither. Sometimes both.
Complicated.
Yeah, you're getting it.
Yeah, he can't quite say it, but yeah, he's getting it.
Sort of envies him in a way.
Yeah.
I like that rat. It's a nice fucking rat.
My greatest hit, a fucking rat!
Rat!
Oh, wow.
Rats! Alright, so yeah. There's one more thing weighing on your mind, Fahil. I mean, it's just kind of in the back of your head. It's certainly not at the forefront yet. You had that vision about El Barqa.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of, you can just kind of hear those diesel engines just faintly in the back of your head. You can just hear the fire hitting the city, hitting the walls, watching them collapse. It's not fully there, but you feel like it's going to become more realized as you get closer.
It's not even so much the what's happening, it's the when, you know, because...
It's the anxiety of this could happen at any moment.
Exactly.
I mean, you've never seen vehicles like that, but you've never seen a lot of things in this world, so who knows, right?
You see nothing and everything.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, you went to Okubo. You
Yeah.
still
time
can't
travel
fathom
portal.
90% of the shit you saw there, so... The world, I mean... Just more than you, everybody here is, I think, starting to realize that this world has a lot more going on than what anyone could really imagine. There's so many things working under the surface. There's so much in the past. You know, there's so many different things that even at first you think you understand. You know, you thought you understood the silver oak trees, and then Nope, something completely different. And you just can't help but wonder how much of the world is truly like that. How much do I really know?
It's a bit of existential dread.
Definitely. So, but yeah, you guys party and hang out for the rest of the night and eventually fall back asleep. And wake up once again to the caravan. Seemingly was moving, now it has stopped. You can see very bright, harsh sunlight coming in. You guys are just on the edge of the burning sands here, which not a very friendly place. Not a friendly place at all. Actually, I'll pull us onto the Julian map here. Here we go. As you guys kind of funnel out of the wagon, you guys see up on a hill, as is seemingly customary with Wheelock. He seems to like to get good views of the cities. You guys can look down and see sprawling desert, a city with these kind of red sandstone walls, and then the Sarab Mountains, very beautiful mountains in the background. It's very scenic. Give it that for sure. But Fahil, standing up on this hill, that anxiety about what you saw definitely growing because it feels like you're on the same hill. I mean, the view you're seeing, very, very similar.
He's pretty certain it's the hill.
Yeah.
He's really not doing great right now.
Yeah,
You know.
you got Fahil looks queasy. He looks faint. His eyes are kind of darting back and forth from where the tanks would have been to the walls that, I mean, they're magnificent walls right now, but you can't help but just seeing them crumble and people on top of them just falling to their death from the shots. It's not great. It's really not good. So
I'm just
kind of
fucking
reliving
thinking that Red's been telling him about this fucking one beer he drank once and how it was fucking great and how it had like the color of like, you know, of like motor oil and how it's like, but you know, it didn't taste like motor oil because like beer shouldn't taste like that. Like,
He would know. He's had motor oil.
He would know. He's drank motor oil. He's just not listening. It's just like fucking muffled in his perception. He's not paying attention.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys can see he's sweating. It could be the heat, but it looks like it's not the heat necessarily. He's kind of trembling. It's not good. So, but yeah, you guys do see the city known as the Desert Jewel, or the Jewel of the Desert.
The Jewel of
Definitely.
Jewel. Haha.
The Jewel of Jewel, yeah. I thought about spelling it like Jewel, but I was like, no, that's too cheesy. I'm not gonna do that.
Joel.
So yeah. I should have a picture for it somewhere. As you guys enter or head towards the city.
Wait, where the fuck are we?
Just outside of El Barqa.
Oh, we're at Jewel.
Yes.
Why do the sands burn?
It is known as the most arid, hot part of Jewel.
Oh.
Comparable
Death
to the
Valley.
Mojave.
Death
Very, like Death
Valley.
Valley, yeah. Like it's not a friendly place. So, honestly, considering your background, you're probably not handling the heat too well. It's tough out here.
I am
It's
fucking
tough.
dying in real life.
Yeah, it's tough. Like, it's not a great situation. All right. Let me fix this real quick. Turn the grid off because I don't need a fucking grid on this. Thank you. Let's make this bigger. That. Okay. I don't think any of you would be too familiar with El Barqa. Heal, you probably passed through a little bit. Rhett, you probably passed through on your little excursion through Jewel. Catagoon, you haven't really been to Jewel, so you're not too familiar. Senna, you might have taken like a family vacation up here before. It's very much a tourist trap. So this picture here is of Silvas Square. It's a tourist trap. It's a casino. They're welcoming to all visitors because they want their money, basically. So
Dicks.
yeah,
What the? Is that a giant fucking cat in the background?
Yeah, it's a little. We'll get to that.
Meow.
But yeah, so you're somewhat
Excellent
familiar.
leadership.
Oh, there's still a little bit of a thing down there. Hold on. Go away, white space. I don't want you. You're ruining my immersion. I hate you. All right. So yeah, but you guys all take the caravan down as you get closer and closer. They're not the biggest walls you've seen, Fahil, obviously, but this wall is pretty sizable. Probably at least 60 to 80 feet tall. It's not fucking around, and it's a very ornate wall. You're not sure how practical it is, but fuck if it's not pretty. You know, it's beautiful, like crimson sandstone. These little like kind of Aztec designs going across. These very ornate turrets sitting up on it. This is a very wealthy city, which is weird because there's not really any natural resources here. It's just in such a great location for trade that it's just done very well for itself. Something you guys don't remember from the last time you were here is there being guards at the entrance. There are now currently quite a few guards at the entrance. Two of them seem to be standing at attention, and the other ones seem to be moving different supplies and stuff around. And as the caravan comes up, they look to you guys and say, what's your business?
How do they look like?
So they are wearing, so they're both Dragonborn, and they're wearing kind of traditional, kind of like Middle Eastern armor stuff, very flowy, but you can still see very well made, very well tempered metals and stuff for their armor, very colorful. They look very organized. They look very stern. They don't look like they're gonna take bullshit.
Passing through? Smile?
Yeah, Wheelock will kind of look at you.
I audibly say smile.
Smile. They kind of look at you, and Wheelock will look at you and kind of do like the cut it out motion and look at them and say, we're here for some business and probably some gambling too. And the guards will look at him and say, all right.
After the gambling.
All right, don't cause any trouble. And they'll part and allow the caravan to go through. Yeah, there's a decent amount of hustle and bustle. The other guards are moving supplies and stuff around. Looks like bags of quick-set concrete that they're moving, and other such things. As you guys come into the city, the first thing you notice is it's a lot denser than it was before. This place is packed. Whereas in the past, maybe it housed close to 1 million, you could guess it's at least tripled.
I mean, that's a big-ass fucking city.
Yeah, it's gotten a lot bigger. You see the buildings, a lot of them are new. There's a lot of these new kind of, similar to Bahrain and other places, these sandstone buildings. I mean, it's in abundance all over the place. But they're very nice. They're these very kind of like federal designs, you know, the federal architecture and all that. They're these kind of squarish buildings with these beautiful like bay windows. And those like little fabric, I don't know what you would call them, the things that go over the windows, like the little coverings and stuff. A lot of those, very colorful.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Curtains?
Not curtains, no. It's like they go out, they have the two rods that go out and holds it, and it comes down in like a triangle kind of thing over the window. It's like a shade cover.
Oh, drapes.
Yeah, kind of like that, yeah.
Oh,
on the
okay.
outside, just kind of like, you know.
Yeah.
Games let you like slide down them and shit like that, so.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that and all different sorts of colors. I mean, this place is like beautiful, lavish. Very well paved roads, which was not the case in the past. This place has definitely upped its game for sure. Wheelock will bring the caravan into the stockade area and have them kind of chill. Nod to them and give some orders and look to you guys and say, "All right, shall we go get paid for your efforts with that cartel?"
Sure.
All right, follow me. And he'll kind of hide his gun a bit and start walking down the street. I'll just keep this music on. It's fine. Streets are very busy. A lot of hustle and bustle. For the first time, for some of you at all. Okay. For the first time for some of you at all, you see more Dragonborn than you've ever seen in your fucking life. There are just so many fucking Dragonborn here.
Just a second.
And then, obviously, for like someone like Vaheel, you've seen a lot of Dragonborn, but you know, this far west, not so much. But you guys keep on heading down the street until eventually you come to a what looks like it was an auction house at some point, and it's been kind of repurposed. You see the bounty house sign above it. Wheelock will kind of lean against the wall outside and say, "This is yours to collect. Go on in. I'll wait for you guys." And leaves it to you guys. So I'll leave it to you guys. Yes, I agree. Did Britt die? Wait a second, then he disappeared. Oh, he's typing.
That's bad because.
Here, just mute for a small time. Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Bruh.
Alright.
I mean, I guess we'll head in and talk
Yeah.
to people who give us money.
So you head up towards the doors and open them. These very nice wooden doors with glass panes and stuff. And as you walk in...
Hello, I like money.
Howdy, can I get some cash? Yeah, so you guys walk in into this lobby room. Definitely a repurposed auction house. You see these benches that were probably used to house quite a number of people in the past. They've kind of been set up now across the place as like a sitting area, so you can just kind of chill. They've got all kinds of like fake plants and shit in here. And you see a single receptionist sitting at a desk up against a wall. As you guys walk in, she kind of looks up and says, "Yes, can I help you? Welcome to the bounty house."
Yes. Now that you mentioned bounties, I just remembered because I am actually dumb. We killed Juan Topa. Can we get money?
Oh, you're here to collect a bounty?
Yes.
Okay, just 1 second. And she reaches down and presses a button on a little console she has.
She triggered the alarm. Gotta go.
Silent alarm.
No, it's basically like kind of like a telecom system, but it's a pager more or less. You hear a buzzing sound, and after a second or two, this very finely dressed Dragonborn woman comes out, kind of like this golden dress, very very like silk head wrap, head towel kind of thing. And she looks to you all and says, "You're here for a bounty collection, yes?"
Yes.
Okay, follow me. And she'll beckon you guys down the hallway. And you guys will all be brought into a little office. She sits down behind the desk as you guys all get settled. And look at you all and say, "Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Mrs. Daverly. I run the bounty collection here. Which bounty are you here to collect?"
Juan Topa.
Juan Topa. Just a second. She starts going through some paperwork she has. Eventually, finds it, pulls it out, and says, "All right. Do you have any identifying evidence of his demise?"
Mr. Dragonborn, please hand us the hat.
Brimtish Brambler.
Bramblish Blimpler. Wait, that's not a word. Fuck.
Blam tish blam blam blam.
Hey! Hey!
He'll pulls the hat out of the satchel that he's totally had since the first session in 2018.
Jesus Christ,
And-
it's been that long? Fuck.
Yeah, November 2018.
Good lord. That's powerful.
And
I'm
he
scared.
shows the hat, puts it down on the table, doesn't say anything, but, you know, the anxiety's still there, but you can tell he's
Right.
still hiding behind the facade of, yes, I'm a bounty.
She'll pick up the hat and kind of look at it and flip it and look inside the brim and seemingly read something in there. You can kind of tell that her lips say Juan Topa, so he seemingly has something written in there, and puts it back down and says, all right. So that is a bounty of 15,000 gold from the generous Mr. Rosa. Do you want that in gold, platinum, or check?
I guess platinum.
Okay.
I mean, there's the whispers of an elephant in my ear, I'm guessing.
as he leans over, platinum.
High is doing that in Senna's ear. Platinum. Let's do this. Let's go.
Oh god, rubbing his fingers together. Platinum.
Money.
All right, I'll just a second, and she'll hit her pager and page someone and say, collection for Juan Topa. Please bring platinum. And just kind of wait for a second and smile at you guys somewhat awkwardly. But eventually she'll say, as the door opens and you see a man bring in a box of platinum, she'll open it up and say, here's payment. Thank you for keeping the art of bounty hunting alive. And,
Oh, happily.
so let's see, 15,000 in platinum would be... How much platinum would that be? Because it's 10
Oh,
per
this is
platinum.
15,000 platinum? Oh no, that's a shame.
Yeah.
1,500.
Is that right?
I think. Because what? How much?
Hold on.
It's 100
This is what we
gold
have
for
calculators
platinum?
100 gold. Oh, then no.
No, it's 10 gold.
Calculate. Oh, that's 10 gold. That's
Oh, that's
1,500.
Yeah, it'd be 1,500. Yeah, he's right.
Divided by 10. 1,500, yeah. Okay, so 1,500 platinum for you guys to spread across however you see fit. I'll leave that to you. Lots
How
of
many
money.
are we again? I'm dumb.
Loads of money.
How
We
many?
have 5.
Yeah.
5. Everyone gets 300.
True.
Oh my
Big
god, yeah.
money.
we
I
can
know
split
my
that even.
I know my money.
Holy
Hey!
shit. Yeah, no, I do too. I didn't know we were down to 5. Well, I did.
That's
well, no,
wild, dude. I got fucking
six-
660 plat.
6 could have been split as well. So, 500 each? No,
What?
300 each? I meant to say
300.
300. I meant to
300.
say 300.
I mean, yeah, if you wanna produce some more money, sure.
Yeah, thaumaturgy, let's go.
Not how that works.
Yes, 300 plat each. Hell yeah, yeehaw.
Hell yeah, brother.
I need to go to a bank.
Don't you have it 1,000?
There is
or
plenty of
something?
banks in El Barqa.
I have 910 and
Uh.
then 260 gold. So effectively over 1,000, yeah.
Look at this, I'm rich. It's funny. Yeah. So you guys collect, and let me add that to Rhett's stuff, because he's not here. Rhett. So it's 300 each?
Yes.
So he gets 301. Okay. Cool. All right, yeah. So you guys get your platinum, and as you guys are all finished up divvying it up, she'll nod to you all, and you're shown out of her office and back into the lobby. And head back outside, and Wheelock kind of smirks as he sees you guys walk out and says, "Well, shit, y'all look richer, that's for sure. Smiles on your faces."
Really
It's
good
a
amount of
beautiful
cash.
day. It's a beautiful day. It truly is.
It's a new day.
Yes, it is. Boom. Boom.
Y'all can eat gun stores? I want a gun.
Are you asking Wheelock that?
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll think for a second and say, "Oh, I think there's one not too far from here, yeah, but not entirely sure. They're not really big on weaponry selling out here. It's mostly jewelry and the sort. But you can probably find some gunsmiths, yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna head up to jeweler first. Just
Sure.
unload the shit I got in my pocket. Maybe they'll buy. I don't know.
Yeah, well, we can head to one of the bazaars and probably find plenty of folks looking for all sorts of things.
Well, yeah. Let's do
All right.
that.
Well, let's head
Because
on
I'm sick
out
of fucking carrying smuggled goods in my pocket.
then.
Smuggle. What did you do?
God. All
I
right,
robbed
so
the
you
jewelry
guys
store.
head on down through the town. You head downtown. There's a big old bazaar down there.
Hierophant is now angry.
He's angry. So yeah, you guys get to the bazaar here. Plenty of stalls, plenty of folks. It's pretty busy out here. I'll say go ahead and roll perception if you guys would like to get an idea of what's around.
My eyes work.
Your eyes
That's fine.
work. Yeah, you're able to spot down some jewelers pretty quick. That's not too hard. Jewelry's pretty big here, so.
Let's see. My eyes are in fair condition.
Yeah, I mean,
Mine
it's
too.
not too bad, not too bad. Hierophant, you want to
For what? Just to look for what?
Yeah, just if you're interested in finding any like certain sort of shop or anything, you can just.
I want
roll
to try
it
to find magic items.
Sure.
I don't see magic. My eyes are not Marlon Brando's.
So Senna, you find some jewelers. Rhett,
eyes.
he rolled, so I'll say he looks around and he kind of knowing what you guys want. He kind of points towards a very odd looking shop. It seems to be like a caravan wagon that's just sitting there, and it's these weird like purple and mahogany colors. And there's this very strongly built human woman sitting in front. And you can just faintly hear her voice kind of going across the bazaar. She seems to have some like potions set up and other things. So
I feel like I should be scared of her, but I don't know.
So Senna, we'll start with you. So yeah, you see some jewelers. So you want to head over to them, I imagine.
Yeah.
Pull up a fucking shop thing here. It's a large city. All right. Yeah, so you head over to a couple of tents set up, and you see this dragonborn individual, kind of lean, older man, and he looks at you as he walks up and says, "God, would you like some jewelry? I have all kinds of good jewelry here: ruby, sapphire,
It's
jade."
funny, actually. I was about to ask you the same thing.
Jewelry.
Well, let me see what you have.
Yeah, Senna displays out on the table a fancy necklace, 4 ruby rings, a quartz bracelet, and 3 pretty rings. I have a bunch of shit.
Go
I'm
ahead and put
keeping
that in
the
the
choker,
chat
that's
so I
fine
can
now.
keep on. Yeah, go ahead and put that all in the chat so I have an idea. If you would please. Yeah. Okay. He will immediately look towards the necklace. Doesn't seem too interested in the other stuff, but he'll look at the necklace and he'll say, "Well, this is a beautiful, beautiful piece. How'd you manage? Where'd you find this?"
Inheritance.
Oh, sure. I would love to have this. I could give you. He kind of starts calculating in his head. 500 gold for this.
550.
Roll persuasion. 500, dear. Oh God, what was that? What was that?
Oh, did I not tell you guys? I infected Birdie with a chipmunk thing.
Oh my God!
But
How did
hers
you
is
do
way.
that?
It's way worse because mine the mic just breaks. But with Birdie's, it has a chance of electric shocks. It can be incredibly loud and blow out your eardrums.
What
That's
the fuck
exciting.
did you?
Hello?
What?
Are you
Hi.
good?
Hi.
Am I back? Is this
Yes.
You're fine.
fine? Yeah. it does that
Why?
sometimes.
Why are you chipmunks now?
You inherited
No,
the
dude.
curse. Holy shit. Oh yeah, he says
curse
Damn,
500.
it really was inheritance.
Well,
Yeah, I'll take 500. That's fine.
Sure, yeah, he'll hand you over 500 and kind of, with a shaky hand, take the necklace. And he'll say,
Why so shaky?
I mean, he's fucking old.
Okay, I thought he was. Like,
He's old as shit, bro.
he's melting in front of you.
I thought it's like curse or
Literally.
something.
Oh man. All right, yeah, he doesn't seem to have any more interest in anything else, so he'll just say,
Okay, I'll scoop up the rest again.
sure. Yeah, you go around trying to sell some of this stuff. Nobody else seems very interested. It seems like most people are interested in selling instead of buying, so unfortunately. Although they do say that it's very pretty jewelry, so you do have that.
That doesn't matter.
All right. So we all have the weird-looking cart. Do you guys want to go to that, or do you want to?
Oh, a
Search
weird
around for
looking
this.
cart. Go, 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 go,
Okay.
go, 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 go.
Oh my God! I love that this came up last night with Mom Willie and I. All right, so you guys walk over. You see this individual.
Gypsies.
She does look like a gypsy. Yes, that is exactly what she looks like. Thank you. I was trying to think of the word for it. Yeah, tons of this weird jewelry. She's very heavy set. You see, she has this little name tag, and it says "Large Marge" on it.
Yo, her name's Marge.
Holy shit! where
Her
the fuck
name's
did
Marge, and
know
as
that?
you guys walk closer, you hear how unfortunate her voice is as she's calling out to people to try to get them there.
How unfortunate the voice is.
Yes. And as you guys walk over, she notices you and says, "Would you like to come buy some potions? Come on over. I have all kinds of potions for you."
Do you want any potions, dear?
You all look like you could use some potions. Come on over. She kind of beckons you guys to come over.
I don't need potions.
Yo, what kind of drinks you got, man?
I shout back out, but I don't need potions.
Oh, come on, dear. Everybody needs potions. Come on over. Large Marge's Potions, traveling merchant shop. Come on over.
I've only drank a total of like 5 potions. In the
Well,
past
we
few
need
months.
to boost those numbers up. Come on over.
What are you, fucking supplements? You fucking Alex Jones brain pills?
You got
As you
any
guys-
Venus Larchen pills?
As you guys walk up, you see she has a number of bottles around her. Behind her is basically a soda fountain that she seems to be pouring the potions from.
I just go and drink from it, honestly.
I don't know how she'd
Yeah, I
feel
don't-
about that.
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, I promise you. Nothing bad will come from that at all.
So like the drinks are coming from this fountain?
Yeah, it's like where they pour the the drinks out and shit. Yeah, she's pouring potions out of that. It seems there's a bunch of different nozzles, and she just
Oh yeah,
kinda,
dude.
yeah,
fucking,
smiles
yeah.
up as you guys walk up and says, "How can I help you? What would you like? What are you looking for?"
I would like to roll insight. Because
Okay.
I've got a feeling this is actually just soda.
Okay.
I feel like I'm being scammed here.
Looking at the potions, they're potions. You're not sure what kind of potions, but they're definitely potions.
Yeah, I just want to straight up ask her, what kind of potions are these potions that you're selling, potion seller?
Well, dear, I've got all kinds of potions. I've got,
Yeah?
She picks one up and says, she kind of looks at it and says, I think this one's a healing potion.
Thanks.
Pick up another one that says, this one's a potion of... I don't know, it's a potion of some spell. And, this one's my favorite one right here. Hold on just a second. This one is a potion of truth. Makes people tell the truth. Used it on my ex-husband and he left me, so I'm trying to sell these now.
You're not very qualified, are you?
I want to say, you know what?
Sometimes the mixes get a little mixed up, but the potions still do what they're supposed to most of the
You
time.
know, you could probably fix that by not having it all come out of the same little fountain here.
But this is my greatest creation.
So is it really a great creation? If you
It's
get
a
mixed up
marvel
with
of
potions, which-
modern ingenuity, dear.
It's a bad
Tell
idea,
you
that's
what, you buy some of my potions, I'll throw in some free lizard tails for you.
Ooh.
No, fuck.
I've already got one of those, thanks.
Oh
Why
my
do you
god.
have do you just have lizard tails just like around?
Buy one, get one free.
I don't like that you're not answering my question.
Yeah, but that's kind of avoidance. I mean, I admire the tacticity of it, but that is
I'm getting
still
the
avoidance.
police.
Can I sample
Yeah,
your
you're
truth potion, ma'am?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Can I sample your truth potion? I want to see if it's effective.
Absolutely. And she'll grab a smaller bottle and go over to her soda fountain and just pour a little bit. It comes out a slightly different color to the one she showed you. It's like a different shade of. It's like a green color. Well, is it a green color? No, it's a blue color. So this one's a little closer to like a teal color than the other one. But she pours a little bit and hands it over to you and says, "Enjoy, dear."
Wow, this seems unsafe.
Mama Lily and I came up with this character last night.
I could tell she has a hand in it.
Uh-huh.
Something.
It's funny because the voice. There's this chick at a Del Taco near us. It sounds exactly like it. You'll go through the window. Welcome to my Del Taco.
I need to meet her.
And we were just like, we need to make a character out of this, 100%.
Oh no.
Oh my god, it's so good. So yeah, she hands you over the bit of the truth potion. What are you doing with it?
Full time, dog, no breaks, you know it.
All right, you fucking chug it down. It's very. It does not go down easily. It has a gasoline taste to it.
Well, that's all right for Rhett.
Yeah.
Yeah. We drink gas out here.
You drink it and kind of look around. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
No.
Watch him just die on
When's the last time you saw pussy in my
eye?
Con save. I fucking invented con saves. Come on, dude. My con save is A1, no stake.
So he
That was the
drinks
day
it.
when the man broke
You all
the door
kind of
twice.
watch in horror as he just fucking downs this shit. And for a second, he looks like he's gonna throw up, but he doesn't. And he just
'Cause I'm a
sits there,
eunuch.
and he looks around. And what color are your eyes?
From the start, brown?
They are now blue.
I'm the jade-eyed creature, dog. Like, you should have known.
Any other effect at all?
Fucking
Not
victory.
outwardly. Not outwardly.
Imminent victory. That's what it has.
I want to
mean,
ask Greg a question that he has to
Okay.
answer truthfully if the potion actually works.
Okay.
Would you want to punch this lady in the face?
Well, do I have to tell the truth or do I have to lie? Because I'll give
Let me look up
I'll-
the truth spell. Let me look up the truth spell. Hold on.
The Grand Canyon.
You need to make me a charisma saving throw.
Shit, dude. Do I
So-
have
so-
to?
so-
Can I
yes.
just fail it anyway?
You can choose to fail it, yes.
Yeah, I'll just choose to fail it and tell the
Okay.
truth. No. There you go.
Okay.
Huh.
He
It
seems
was built
truthful.
from the start.
Yeah, he seems truthful.
Even if I lied, it would have been like, oh, yeah, okay. Well,
That's a
yes,
really odd question to ask.
Yeah, it is. I
Listen,
agree. I
your
think
voice is just grating my ears. I'm sorry. This is annoying.
you're a mean person.
Yo, you sure you didn't drink the fucking truth potion?
That's funny. It's an honest question. You should answer the honest question.
Yes. It's an open-ended question.
Answer the question.
What,
You don't have a choice. It's open-ended. You don't have a choice.
Answer the fucking question.
Answer the question right now.
So what do you think of the truth potion?
I think it works. I mean, I told the truth.
Fantastic. Would you like to buy a full version?
How much do they cost?
500 gold pieces.
You're getting the fucking hell out of here. I'm not paying you 500 gold for a diluted product. Are you dumb?
I think you need to calm down a little bit, young girl.
I think this is a fucking scam. That's what it is. And I would know. I'm a scam artist.
You can see the potion
you're
work.
just a thief. You don't scam. What?
Shut up. Occasionally I am.
They're different things.
Shut up. Please say shut up. Shut up. Mind your business. Fucking what? Okay.
Large Marge is a massive hit. Oh god, she's gonna love it. Oh shit. Would you like to buy the potion?
No.
Would you like to try some other potions?
Yes.
Give me that
I
health
have
potion.
all kinds.
Give me that health potion. I want to try it.
I want to try all the potions that are free to try.
All
but I want to be
right.
told about them first.
Let's
This
try
is the
some
biggest
health
entertainment.
potions. Alright, so she pours what's normally a pinkish color. This one turns out a little more red.
Uh-oh. Fire.
You're about to
Uh,
be
she'll hand one to you, Senna, and she'll hand one to you, Rat, for you guys to drink.
Yeah, bitch, science.
Con saving throws, both of you.
I down that shit.
I created Constitution saving throws, dog.
Nope. You did not.
Yes, I did.
Senna, you feel fine. It's kind of rejuvenating, like a health potion. It feels a bit rejuvenating, yeah.
strawberry.
Rhett, your vision goes blurry.
Yeah, man. Ain't had blue eyes for 5 minutes and I'm already
yeah, your vision goes very blurry. You're just like, what the fuck?
Is this the legendary vibration potion, dude?
Imagine downing
God.
a health potion just getting vibe checked. Jesus.
Holy shit.
Welcome to the vibration stage.
What do you think of the potion?
What does it
He doesn't
do?
look so good.
It
I'm
heals
fine.
you,
Oh,
cures
mine.
your ailments.
I'm not feeling very cured, if I'm being honest with you.
I've heard it helps hair grow back as well.
I'm
Really?
feeling really activated, but I'm not feeling very,
I don't think he really has hair, if I'm honest with you.
I've
It's more like
feathers.
Yeah.
I'm
Feathers.
sure it works just the same. I'm not a
don't feel-
biologist.
So,
That gives me a lot of confidence in your line of work.
Would you like to buy a health potion?
I
no.
think I'll pass.
How much do they cost? How much do they cost?
250 gold.
What is steel? I'll have to pass for now.
I have all sorts of others. If you'd like, I could tell you. Probably.
What's your most exotic potion, my dear lady?
Most exotic potion. I believe that would be my potion of flying.
Excuse me.
That's I immediately jump up. I spike up.
Red fucking lights up.
It's a very potent potion. You have to be very careful how you use it.
Oh my god.
Had
you know
a
what-
man just couldn't stop floating. I don't know where he went. Like a balloon, just kind of disappeared. 750 gold if you want it.
He's gone.
Can I sample it to see if it works?
I don't know if that's advisable.
Why do I feel like this is this kind of situation?
If you feel like you can handle it, I suppose, yes. And she'll go
Yes,
back and forth
yes.
a little bit.
I would like
This one is gorgeous. It's this golden swirling color. Fucking beautiful, beautiful potion. And she hands it a little bit to you.
You've already sold me well.
You down it. Roll a con save again. Eyes still blurry, by the way.
Boys, I invented Constitution. You understand? I am the god of Constitution. Oh shit! It's not good enough, but hey, it's all right. I needed
You drink it, and you suddenly feel like light as a feather. You feel very light.
I want to poke Red.
You poke him. Okay, you poke him.
Does he like float like a balloon?
No, and I call the police because you just sexually assaulted me. That's what I end up doing.
Oh no!
But yeah, it's definitely done something. You feel very lightweight. So.
I need a surface that I can jump off of.
Oh no.
I have an experiment that I need to do.
I mean, there's all sorts of things you can probably climb on top of. You could climb on top of
Just
her
jump
wagon
off
if
a
you wanted.
hierophant.
Could do that too.
I like where none of this is going. Cool. Yeah, you know what? Let's do the Hierophant one, and then
Sure.
if/when it fails, we can blame him for it.
All right. Roll your acrobatics to get on his head as he's just standing there unknowingly.
I mean, Senna just said out loud you can climb on higher.
Oh yeah, well he climbs up on your head.
I just
You don't
roll
have a
my
choice.
eyes. I just roll my eyes.
You try to launch off of his shoulders. It's brief, but you do kind of glide, yeah.
I want to ask her how long does this
A full
last? Is this
potion will
permanent? Can I
last.
fly?
Hold on. She's thinking in her head. Come on. Spells. Fly. How long can you fly? I believe it can last up to 10 minutes. For a full potion. That's just a sample size. I don't know how long that one lasts.
3.
Would you like to buy the potion?
You said it was 750 for this.
750 gold.
All right, so listen, we're gonna try to do a thing here, a series of things here. It's gonna be very, very risky. Very risky gameplay here that you're about to see.
Okay.
This isn't a video game anymore. Even it's just direct bartering. I'm talking to God, and I'm trying to get him to work.
Large Marge, the god of the universe.
Wow.
Oh god.
Wow.
So typically a regular bottle, yeah, will last 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yes.
That's so amazing. Someone as intelligent and powerful as yourself able to make the ability to fly. Something that has been locked away for a man for years. History. You have rewritten history. You are so intelligent. I must prepare to publicize. I need to get this out. You a merchant? A merchant? Oh my god. No, you are a sorceress. You are a wizard. Yes.
I'm just a potion seller, dear.
Well, technically, you're also a
Surely.
maker, so you're like an alchemist, if nothing else.
That's fair. I'm an alchemist.
Yeah, certain fucking potions.
Large Marge, the alchemist. I like that. It has a good ring to it.
That's a nice ring. I like that ring. It's a good ring.
Fantastic, amazing. Surely, I could partake in more than by chance one for 750, maybe 10 for such a genius woman like you to be able to create these. I am sure that you can easily bring it back, and if not, I'll be willing to help. That I'm gonna now attempt to roll persuasion.
Okay. And what are you trying to persuade her to do?
Fucking give me 10 for fucking 750 because that's alright.
14. She'll just kind of smile at you and say, I can give you this one for $7.50.
Hold on.
If you'd like me to make you more, it'll be $7. I could give you a bulk deal, but one for $7.50.
Let me just step in here. Let's start the negotiations, okay? Because
Okay, you're a businesswoman. He's a businessman. You know, you're both business people. Yeah, like,
Okay.
you know, he's the illustrious name rat at your service.
As you walk up and start speaking, she turns to you, clearly hasn't taken notice of you, and says, hello, would you like to buy a potion?
Wait.
Welcome to my potion shop.
When he does this, Will, I want to put on the invisible ring.
Okay, you put on the invisible ring. Boom, invisible.
I wanna take, since her focus is 100% just shifted to him. I want to look at the bottles as I go invisible.
Okay.
And I would roll would I have to roll a stealth check to attempt to pour extra bottles of this? Right behind
you
you.
catches on to what this man's fucking doing, and he's
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Just
stealth.
just so we're clear, did Hierophant see him do that?
He's roll perception check.
Role play. Where's perception?
no.
Bro, I didn't
No,
see shit,
you did
dude.
not,
You're good.
you did not see
Fuck,
it.
dude. I'm busy.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. So you put on the invisibility ring. This grand plan in your head. Holy shit. She's focused on him. I'm just gonna go pour myself some. She's never gonna know. As you think of this plan, you begin walking forward. You trip on the leg of the table. And she looks over and she says, what was that? Where did your friend go?
Oh, wait, I'm still invisible.
You went to buy meat.
I'll say the ring falls off as you do that too. So
Absolute homosexuality.
Can I roll a Constitution saving throw to see if I laugh a little?
You could just, if you'd like, yeah, sure, go for it.
No. It's like
Just
he's not
laughing.
talking to anyone. He's covering his mouth and fucking jail.
What an unfortunate development we find ourselves in.
He says, on his fucking chest on the ground, looking up at her.
Good job, buddy.
Oh, God. Oh. Welcome back. Would you like to buy that potion?
No.
Oh, God. This is as good as I wanted it to be. Holy shit. Oh,
She's
God.
a fiery tyrant.
We should have just let Crystal do it. Oh my god.
Oh, God.
She would never suspect the rat.
Yeah, Crystal's just chilling, bro. So's Candace.
Where is he
too.
even? What
He's
the
with
fuck?
you guys.
Okay.
He's just being quiet.
I have nothing. You know what? In shame, I'm like, nah. Nah, I never mind. I wish to buy nothing at this time.
All right. Well, I'm a traveling merchant, so if you ever change your mind, you'll probably be able to find me somewhere.
Senna just whispers, God, I hope not.
you think this ain't gonna be a reoccurring character, bitch? You got something else coming. Oh shit! All right. I'm assuming interest has waned with everybody, so you guys will head off. Actually, we'll say Candace stays back in the caravan. She's been kind of staying. Her arm really hurts.
Excuses.
Oh, well. All right. As you guys walk back to Wheelock, he'll look at you and say, did you guys get what you need?
I mean, I still need a gun, but yes.
Right. All right.
Oh,
We got a good
Nah,
laugh at
I
least.
still never found a magic shop.
Yeah, there was no magic shops that you saw, unfortunately.
This is a sad time to be alive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
All right. Well, if you guys are all good, guess we'll head to the square and get business going. Yeah. All right. I'll lead you guys out. Like a 30-minute walk or so to Silvas Square. You guys can already see this very large tower in the distance, and a lot of like golden lights that seem to just kind of be like, you know, spotlights and stuff and all this. And as you guys get closer, eventually you can now make out most of it. You turn the corner and you see very large area, kind of on a raised up platform. It is basically this picture here. There's these beautiful ornate golden buildings, these two pyramids that they look like they're pyramids and like stacked up like bricks and stuff, but you figure it's probably more of an etching job than it is anything else. Massive fucking cat statue with all sorts of like jewels and stuff. The place seems kind of cat themed. Definitely lavish, if not a bit garish. A bit self-filleting. It definitely looks like someone's kind of fucking with their ego here. And they're all black cats. One of them obviously has that little headdress on. And this place is bustling, man. You guys see all sorts of folks. You see Dragonborns going around in very, very fine clothing. You see some individuals all kind of grouped together with some sort of like motorcycle vehicles with them, wearing the typical kind of biker outfit. They've got this like black leather jacket on. Their little patch has a skull with chains kind of crisscrossing behind it. You see some humans, clearly tourists, looking at everything. But yeah, it's just a big bustling place. Wheelock kind of looks around and says, "All right, well, guess we should probably try to find the owner of the place, but I haven't the first clue where he might be, so..."
maybe he lives inside the giant cat statue.
Huh. Wouldn't surprise me, honestly. Why don't you all go have a look around, and we'll see what we can find, yeah? Fahil, you're with me.
Sure.
Head towards the two pyramid buildings that seem to be like the main casino area. Everybody else, what would you like to do?
I want to plan a casino heist.
What?
Okay.
I think it's gonna take a while. So I'll just go gamble.
Okay, so you head towards the casino. All right.
Wait, so what's in front of me? What am I looking at here?
Go ahead and roll a perception check if you guys kind of want to get a bigger idea of the area.
Can I have eyes this time? Thank you. Fucking hell.
No. The floor is made out of floor.
Oh,
Floor
fuck!
is made of floor.
Yeah, so Hierophant, you look around. So the two pyramid buildings, they seem to be like the main casino area. You see a sign above it that says the Desert Jewel. The building
So you
with
said
the
two
cat
casinos?
statue. Two casinos. The two pyramids seem to be the casino, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, wait,
And the
it's two
first one's
pyramids,
kind of
but
like a
one big
small...
casino?
Yeah, one big casino. The smaller pyramid seems to be
Okay.
like the entrance, kind of. They're connected
I
to
see.
each other. So.
I see.
The Sphinx thing has a sign above it that says the Cat's Coin Buffet. So it seems to be like a restaurant. You see a lot of folks funneling in and out of that. A lot of folks funneling in and out of the casino. The building to the right is like a hotel, basically. It's just the Desert Jewel Hotel. Or resort, sorry. Looking around at kind of the flow of people, most of the Dragonborn seem to be going to the buffet and the resort. Most of the people you would assume are more tourists are heading towards the casino. Your eyes kind of stop on the bikers for a second. Because they don't look like anybody else who's around here. And you see what looks like a woman with white hair just kind of talking to him.
Wait a minute.
Bruh. Not this again.
Very red lips. She seems to be kind of laughing with them. They all have some
Yeah.
beards.
It's Ash. He said, he knows we're
Yep.
It's Ash. It's fucking Ash. There you go.
They are known in some parts of Jewel, the Deadlock Gang. So you're a little curious as to why they're near such a interesting place. And yeah, you recognize her pretty quick. You're like, oh shit, I've seen that bitch before.
I've seen that bitch.
The original sister
The
woman.
original sister woman. That's her.
Wild.
I forgot that was the title she had.
That's the title.
You're the one that gave it to her.
I've been saying brother man so long, I forgot sister woman was a normal thing to hear.
It's been a while since you guys been in Pale Grove, so yeah.
Yeah.
And technically, Rhett wouldn't know her at all because he didn't see her. You were Jelnik at that time.
There you go. So I'm gonna be like, who's this sister woman? There you go. Not now. But you know exactly.
So Senna headed off towards the casino. Everybody else, if you're still there, you see his eyes kind of look at them. You see him kind of stop and look at them.
I say, uh-oh, and then I go to the casino. I ain't fucking with that.
Uh-oh!
Nah, dude, I'm gonna go gamble. I'm gonna go get some money.
Sure, yeah.
I'm gonna get some money. You guys, you guys can enjoy that.
Yeah.
I follow. I don't know her, but I follow.
Okay.
I don't like the uh-oh.
Sure. Yeah, so you guys all head to the casino. Fair enough.
Shit, I'm gonna go up to her.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, you can go up to her. So, yeah, you see this biker group over there just chilling, seemingly drinking some beers, having a good time.
Yeah, man.
You walk on up, what do you do?
Shit. Are they at their bikes?
Yeah.
Damn.
Very interesting bikes, too. They seem to be, the tires are, like, super studded. The bikes are really, like, dirty, really sandy. They look like they could honestly cross the desert just fine. Like, they're modded out to cross deserts, not roads.
Steal them.
So.
Hmm.
Looks like they might be at the end of a long ride here.
I want to go up to them and be like, yo, those are some amazing bikes. Where'd you guys get those? Shit, I'm not gonna... I respect cars, dude. Cars.
Some of them will turn to you and kind of look at you. I need to remember something. Would she recognize you? I think she helped you guys save... I think she'd recognize you.
Yeah, she
helped you guys get the...
Tobias gave him the thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you guys have met. Yeah, so you would recognize her. It's been a while, so maybe it's a little foggy, but yeah. Because you guys were all in the bar afterwards and shit.
If anything, the white feathers would be the dead giveaway.
Yeah. And she looks at you and sees the white feathers and kind of turns her head a bit and says, "You look familiar. Have I seen you before?"
Do I, at this point, would I recognize her? Like, would it be clear enough?
Dealer's choice. Whatever you decide. She definitely stands out. I mean, there's not a lot of folks that look like her, so yeah.
No, I don't think we've met before, but...
All right. Well, thanks. Yeah, they're custom built. Some of my greatest work. I got better work.
Oh, you built them yourself?
I'm a bit of a mechanic.
Impressive, to say the least. Are you from around here?
No, I'm from Casbar, Pale Grove.
Pale Grove.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
My dad's a pretty loved bartender out there. So, but we like to come out into Jewel and have some fun sometimes. And all the guys kind of laugh.
You said he was a bartender, and you made these yourself.
Yeah.
Are you guys like a group?
This is my gang, yeah.
Amazing. Well,
We can get away with a lot more out here than we can in Caswire, so we like to take trips out here to let some steam off.
let some steam. That sounds like something I could get down with. You know, good. Hey, that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
One of the guys, they've kind of taken to you, so one of the guys will reach down, grab a beer, and toss the bottle to you.
Oh, you're fucked up now. I'm real good at that. Hey.
She'll look down at Crystal, who's kind of been shadowing you, and be like, "What's that?"
Oh, this is Crystal. He's a rattan. Yeah. He's my
Beat me to it, goddammit.
he's my friend, dude.
He doesn't have rabies, does he? Does he bite?
No, he's actually pretty cool. Decent guy.
He'll kind of look at her and look at everybody else around, and he'll just give a thumbs up.
Yeah, me and my group, they actually, I don't know where they went. They just kind of disappeared not too long ago. But yeah, we came up here and on some bounties and stuff, actually. So.
Were you part of that whole Juan Topa thing?
Oh yeah, those were that was us.
Yeah, everybody wanted that bounty, but got cleaned up pretty quick. Good on you.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Say, you wanna meet the group?
Sure. I mean, I gotta go into the casino and scope things out anyway, so sure, let's go on in.
Fantastic.
Why else do you think she'd be in a fucking casino with her gang? Come on! Come on!
I had the idea first. Mine.
I had that idea Monday, so fuck you. She'll kind of nod to her guys, and she'll motion two of them to follow her, and she'll be like, "All right, you lead." And,
Shit.
follow you in.
I guess I mosey my heterosexual ass down the threat.
Sure,
How's
yeah.
that relevant?
All right, so at this point,
Yeah.
so you guys walk into the casino. We'll start with
Yeah.
people who are there first. You see these very finely dressed individuals. They're kind of dressed like bellhops, and they welcome everybody in. So, you know, as you guys walk in, they say, "Welcome to the Desert Jewel. Enjoy your time." And they all kind of bow to you guys as you walk in. Wheelock kind of nods to some of them and says thanks, and looks at you, Phil, and says, "All right, all those statues out there, we're looking for someone who kind of looks like that. We're looking for a tabaxi, and I don't think he'll be too hard to find." He'll start wandering around. Everybody else, you guys walk in a little bit behind. Welcomed in, obviously. The inside of this place is, I guess none of you have really been to a casino. There's a lot of lights. There's a lot of flashing lights. There's people everywhere. Some getting really excited because they hit a jackpot. Some others just kind of sitting there. Walking in, you are hit very quickly with a very thick smell of like cigarette smoke.
Ooh, yes, home.
Yeah, like very, very thick.
Ah,
If you're not accustomed to it, you probably cough a little bit. Yeah.
Beer and a carpet.
And you can see on like every slot machine or table, there's these little ashtrays, and most people are
It makes
smoking.
me so happy.
As you guys
It's called cigarette
all,
smoking.
all
Not
wandering. Okay, so I have to split this up a bit because it's going to be interesting. So for heal, you and Wheelock look around. Go ahead and roll me a perception check. I'll roll in for him as well. Wheelock.
For heal.
He has a -1 to perception. Good luck. And he got a crit. Okay. Alright. So you look around. You're not too sure. It's a little overwhelming with everything around here. But you see Wheelock kind of look around. He points and he says, "I think we should head to the lounges. I think he'll be back there." He leads you along.
Yeah.
So you guys walk through this gambling area across the very tacky carpet, and it's casino vibes. It's this really tacky, like ugly
Casino
fucking yeah.
Can I just say that I like the smell of that? Like, this the smell of
Yeah, I
cigarettes
mean you
and
can
fucking
absolutely
beer.
It's nice.
Good job.
Yeah.
This is one thing I can describe really well because I've been to fucking casinos. I worked next to one. Like I know them. It's real easy. Yeah. You see, different people still dressed in these bellhop outfits. Some of them bringing little glasses of champagne. Some of them bringing beer bottles. They all seem to have like a little pouch that they're kind of like a, what do they call them? Fanny pack? Like a fanny pack. You see some of them talking to some of the patrons, and some money is exchanged, and they pull out full packs of cigarettes and give them to them. And all that sorts of stuff. Some people obviously playing on the slots, others playing poker. You see some blackjack tables, some roulette. It looks like maybe some sports betting things too. People are looking down at screens, which is something you're not accustomed to seeing. These screens, they're little screens in these tables, and they're kind of looking down. Some of them are yelling, excited.
That is
probably winning some money.
Strange.
Yeah. But Wheelock leads you through back into the lounge area. You see people sitting at tables, drinking, conversing, having a good time, smoking, the usual shit. And you see towards the back of the room, Wheelock kind of looks, and you see it too, as he kind of points it out to you. A group of men, mostly Dragonborn, but one black-haired tabaxi. They're all talking to each other, seemingly jovial, having a good old time. Wheelock will point to him and say, "That's our guy right there. Put your game face on." And
Understood.
saunter up to Ricardo Silvas, and as they're all talking, one of the Dragonborn kind of looks over for a second, and looks back, and then looks again like, "Oh, hey." And you two walk up, and Silvas kind of looks over, and Wheelock says, "Ricardo, my friend, it's been a while. How you doing?" And the cat's eyes will light up. One of them can't quite open all the way. There's a very deep cut going like across the middle of the face. Yeah, like you notice he's like there's cuts on his lip. He looks like he's gone through hell. But he's very finely dressed. He's got these very nice robes. He's got gold rings
He's gone through Benja.
punctured out of his punctured out his ears. He's definitely seen shit, but he seems to be living it up just fine. And as you guys walk up, he'll see Wheelock and say, "Wheelock, baby, it's been such a long time. How are you?" And he comes over and gives him a hug. Wheelock,
That is not the voice I
somewhat
expected, I'm not gonna
hilariously,
lie.
yeah, Wheelock's kind of hilariously bigger than him, but they still shake hands and give him a little bit of a bro hug. And Wheelock says, "It's good to see you, Ricardo. Things been doing good here with the casino." And the tabaxi smiles and kind of waves off the other people and says, "It's been going great, baby. All kinds of money out here in this desert. You love it. You love to see it." And,
Yeah, yeah, fucking love to see it, baby.
yeah, baby. Who's your friend here, Wheelock? What you been up to? This is some new partner of yours. And Wheelock looks over and says, "Hey, he's a business partner. He's he'll just kind of hold up his hand so the ring is visible, and he'll say, he's one of us." Yeah, he'll hold it up. And,
Name's
I'll walk up and say, "Pleasure to meet you, Ben. Welcome to my establishment. I'm so happy to have another one of you here."
He nods.
Yeah, very, very kind. He gives you a handshake into the hug, patting your back and shit.
He's very internally confused because he was expecting a war. He knows not to make assumptions, but
Yeah, he looks like he's been through war, but he's so finely dressed, and when he brings you in, almost overpoweringly, you smell like fragrance, like perfume. Like this dude he's living it up with his money, and seemingly very nice. Wheelock looked at him and say, "Well, Silvas, I wish I could say I was here for gambling and all the sort, but I'm actually here for a bit of business. Fahil and I actually, you're Ben, so I'll say, Ben and I are here for a bit of official work here." And he'll look at him and say, "Oh, some good business. All right, I see. Well, let's go to the back rooms there. Make sure that we don't have any peeping eyes. He has a bit of a gait to his step. He kind of walks like he's got a chip on his shoulder as he walks by. A little bit of swagger to him.
Bit of an affluent air.
Definitely affluent. Yeah, I mean, he definitely gives you the air of like a highborn Julian. He's just a lot nicer than them. But I mean, he's clearly like he shows his wealth. He's not here to act like he's not fucking loaded, you know. So.
Yeah. Seems like he earned it.
Yeah. Okay, so while that happens, you guys head to the back room. Folks who want to gamble.
Hi.
So that's Hierophant, that's Senna, and that's Katagoon, yes?
Yes.
Okay, each one of you roll a d6. Highest number will go first here. We're going to kind of go back and forth here.
I'm just gonna scratch my gambling itch by rolling a d20.
That's funny.
Oh.
Yo!
I think Katagoon's going first. Yep!
Oh.
Alright, so there are
Sorry,
slot
Grandpa.
machines, there is roulette tables, there is poker, there is blackjack. What would you like to play?
La roulette.
Okay.
La roulette.
Alright, so you roll up to a roulette table. The games master kind of nods to you and smiles. You see there's 4 other people at the table. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, how the fuck was I gonna run roulette on this? Let's see. Oh, that's how. Okay. So it's gonna be a bit more simplified. It's just gonna be red, black, and green. So you can choose how much to put up, and then jackpots will be awarded based off of a D3 roll. So, how much do you want to put up into the roulette games? Everybody starts making their wagers.
I put to start easy. I know what's happened last time with my money, so I put 50 gold to start on red.
Sure. All right, so you put 50 gold down on red. So let's put this in here. 1 is red, 2 is black, 3 is green. It's not exactly the same odds, obviously, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay. Everybody puts their bets in. There's 5 people here all together. They're going to see you put 50 up. Everybody but one is going to put 50 up. One of them is going to put 200 up. And he's going to put that 200 on black. So you put on red. Let's do the roll. Games Master spins it. Throws the ball in there. As they're made to do, the ball takes way longer to do anything than it really should. Makes some tension.
Seems rigged.
Yeah.
Can I roll
They are
insight?
rigged. You can roll insight, yeah. I mean, I could just, they're not, they're, yeah, it's, the way the tables work is they're kind of weighted on the bottom and it's a little magnetic, so the ball kind of rolls for a bit, and then there's a release under the table that they pull on it. That's when the ball goes in.
Okay.
Fun stuff about casinos. They probably have something better than that now, but yeah, they at least in the old methods did that. So, all right, so you put on red. 2 other people put on red. 1 is red. There you go.
Yes! I can win money.
Okay. So you win 80
gold.
gold back. So you get your
80
investment
gold
plus 30 back. Yes. Okay.
Nice.
Back to Fahil and Wheelock. So you guys are brought into the back rooms. Similar to the lounge, but you see that there's people kind of, some of the bellhops kind of sitting in front of the doors, and as Silvas walks up, they nod and open the door for him, and you guys are beckoned in. Doors closed behind you. A lot more like a smoking lounge back here, you know, kind of a moodier lighting. There's just some music playing. Actually, shit, I could put some like old-timey music on. Hold on.
Yes.
Fallout New Vegas music. That'll fit.
Get the fucking radio music.
Yes. Oh!
Big
Yes,
iron.
sir!
Big iron.
Yes.
Nah, this is better, bro. This is so much better. Come on, dude. Yes, sir. Yeah, so you're brought back into this back room.
Oh, yes.
You see there's some very beautiful poker tables set up back here. And you see older gentleman, dragonborn gentleman who's in very fine suit. Looks like a servant, basically. And you guys are all beckoned to sit down. He pulls the seats out for you guys. And Silvas will have a poker chip in his hand and just kind of run it back and forth through his fingers and say, "All right, Wheelock, what's this business that you have to attend to?" And Wheelock will kind of shoot a glance to you and then look back to him and say, "Well, Ricardo, it's been a long 20 years out here on the road, and the riders aren't exactly the most liked people nowadays, especially with this whole new Julian revival thing going on." And Silvas will kind of nod and close his eyes and just be like, yeah. Wheelock will say, "Quite frankly, we've had to move to more legitimate means of business. I know, shocking." And Silvas kind of chuckles and says, "Never thought I'd see the day. Never thought I'd see the day. What are you guys doing nowadays?" And Wheelock will look to you, Fahil, kind of as a cue to take up the conversation a bit.
Well, we're moving into firearms production.
Firearms, huh?
All
Lucrative
on the
business.
books. All legitimized.
As you start to talk business with him, you notice still very polite, but his aura is a lot more intimidating now. Now he's talking money. Now you're in his court. And you notice now, holy shit, I'm in over my head. This dude's, whoa. And Wheelock's kind of noticing it too, and he's just kind of giving you like an assuring nod, like, yeah, you're doing fine, you're doing fine. But yeah, he's definitely, he's got an aura about him now. Something's different. You've walked into his house. So, he'll kind of sit forward and say, "Well, how great has the business been going then?" And Wheelock will take up and say, "Pretty good so far. We had a pretty big sale to one Emmanuel Rosa. Unfortunate what happened to his city, though." And Silvas will kind of nod his head a bit and say, real shame, real shame. He's lucky that if he reaches out, though, he might get some investors for that place to rebuild it with a bit of pizzazz, you know?" And he's still fumbling with the poker chip and all that. You guys can throw more Vegas music in there if you want. I don't care. Open queue at this point. Go for it.
It's just sort of, you know, he's doing, being around Wheelock, it's not like he's done this a lot with him.
Right.
But this certainly isn't the first fucking deal he's sat in on.
Yeah, this isn't the first deal you sat in on. This is the biggest one you imagine.
Yeah.
Like, to go to someone like this, there's a lot of money involved.
Yeah.
This guy is, like, disgustingly rich. So
He knows
you
it's
can
better
imagine this is
not
going to be big.
speak.
Yeah,
unless
yeah.
you've been spoken to.
Yeah, Wheelock's kind of giving you guidance, but that's also why he brought you in. He figured that you'd be able to help him out quite a bit with it. So yeah. We did good business with him, and I'm thinking he's one of the first of many, if you would, in terms of this burgeoning business we have here, especially with the revival and all that. I mean, who's to say Casbar, Jewel don't get back into something? Well, imagine if Prestige Gunsmithing guns were getting sold like hotcakes. Amazing business. I hate to war profiteer, but, you know. And Silvas kind of nods his head and says, "Well, you know, you're not responsible for the blood those guns drop. You're just responsible for them being good enough to do it. So, you know, I've seen plenty of blood in my time, but wow, if my people had guns, I tell you, they could probably really do some work." And you see Wheelock kind of nod and agree, but in like a nervous way, like, "Ooh, I don't know about that one, Chief."
This is sort of
he kind of shoots you a glance. Yeah, he kind of shoots you a glance, and looking at Ricardo as he says that, definitely a glint in his eye. It's something he feels pretty strongly about.
That's alarming.
Yeah. But Silvas will sit back up and say, "All right, well, you sold me on the business. How much do you need? What's the question we're looking for here? How much money?" And Wheelock will kind of sit back and look at you, Fahil. Just kind of like, keep your face, look. And he looks at me and says, Well, our production's good. We learned a lot from our friends over in Alam on their terms of production, but with our quality, it takes a bit more time than we're used to or would like. And we want to keep that up, but at a bigger scale. So I'm thinking we need about 1 million gold, give or take. Okay. Senna and Hierophant, go ahead and roll for gambling.
How the fuck you got? No!
Oh my god! Roll it again, you fucks!
Again?
Why is it?
Stop.
Jesus.
I know
Oh!
I'm not there, but I just want to know.
No,
okay?
wait, no. When she rolled a second time, got another one, then rolled again and got a 5. I beat her.
Okay, Hierophant, you got it. Okay, fair enough. All right, Hierophant, I already know which game you're gonna go for, but what would you like to play?
Hi. Shit, bro. Dude, you know, I'm really feeling some roulette. Blackjack!
Hey! All right, blackjack table, baby. You head
Blackjack
over.
works differently than I remember, but it's fine. Everything's fine. I
We're
figured
just
out how
trying to get
play it
21s
again.
on dice rolls, right?
Huh?
How do you want to run this? Because we didn't really figure out a blackjack system.
Yeah. Okay. So I forgot how blackjack worked, and then I remembered how blackjack worked.
Right. So how are we gonna
different than I
simulate this?
thought. It's different than I thought because face cards aren't what they like would be like number wise. It's like they're all face cards are 10s.
Okay, all face cards are 10s. So
And
is
ace-
the highest it goes
ace-
is 10?
Yeah. The highest. Well, no, the highest it goes is 11. An ace can be an 11 or a 1, whichever one suits you. It's like your
Okay.
choice.
So then I think what we'll do here is you can go up to 11. I'm going to say roll a d10, and if it crits, that's an ace. And you can do whatever you want with it.
I mean, no, because then a 1 would be an ace. Okay, here's my logic.
Or do you want to do... Oh,
One-
yeah, we could do ones, I guess, huh?
1 equals ace. 2 to 9 equal 2 to 9.
Right.
10 to... Wait. How many cards? Oh god. It's what? Jack, King, Queen, Ace, right?
Yeah. No Joker cards. They don't do that. in
Yeah, Joker
Gamble.
ain't it. Because if the face cards are just 10, so 10 to 13 would be 10, Jack, Queen, King. So those would all be 10.
Okay.
And then 1 is just an Ace, which is the 1 or 11.
Okay. What are you
so
rolling
like a D-
for the roll then?
I guess a D13 then. Which,
Okay,
I mean,
yeah,
you,
that
can't,
works.
you couldn't do in real life, but we're virtual, baby.
We're chilling. Yeah. So you'll roll up. So bets go in. So how much are you going in for?
Fucking 250 gold, baby.
250. Okay, everybody will match just for the sake of all that. We'll say there's 3 people at this table.
I reset my shit, you asshole. Fuck you. My health
Alright.
was back at 17. I got angry. Okay.
All right. If you'd like, you can go first.
Yeah, sure, bro. Fucking go. So yeah, you.
The
just,
house
you get
technically
dealt
plays
two.
in blackjack too, don't they?
Huh?
Does the house play in blackjack?
The house plays. They draw until 18 or bust, or 16 and bust. It's house. It's whatever they say. It's usually 16 or 18 though.
Okay.
So basically, what would be like is like you start. They deal you 2 cards. So I got a 5 and a 9. So after that, you can either. I mean, it would work with chips, but we can't really do chips here.
No.
So
We
if
could
you
do
double
actual
down-
cards if you really wanted to.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
We do
That's
have a
work.
card deck. But this is probably
Like, and then
easier.
the way it would work is you keep hitting until you're comfortable, or you can double down. Like your third card can double down, which is you can only draw that 1 card, but your prize is doubled, basically. Or
Okay,
your
yeah.
losses are also doubled.
Okay.
Or it's just weird. It's just weird to do it like in a format like that. It's weird.
Sure.
Weird, where it kind
Yeah,
of works.
so you pull your first 2 cards and get a 14. The dealer will look to you and say, hit or hold, or whatever they say.
fucking. I'll double down. I'm not a pussy.
Double down.
I fucked up. I made a
Oh!
fucking mistake. I fucked up. Fuck.
God. 25. Right? No.
23.
23. Thank you.
Doesn't make
Yeah.
it much better.
So you go over. So does it mean you have to put up double your? You have to put up 500 now, or you just lose?
I mean, I
flop?
think it means now I'm in the hole. It would mean. That's what it
I
would
think
mean.
so. All right, we'll roll for the other folks. So 2d13. You got an ace.
That's blackjack.
An ace and a crit. That's blackjack.
That's blackjack. That's blackjack.
Okay. So a younger dragonborn man hits blackjack. Do they keep rolling after that, or is it whoever hits blackjack
not.
is winner?
It's anybody. If anybody else ties with the blackjack, then yeah, they stay on.
Okay, so then next person will roll after that guy pops off, gets really excited.
Well, that's just unlucky.
6, he's gonna hit, I guess. Blackjack I'm not too familiar with, so. 12.
Yeah, you just keep hitting until you get as close to 21 as you can.
Well, he's gotta get a blackjack, so he's gotta roll.
I'd assume. I don't know how blackjack works with multiple people.
We'll just run it like this. I'm not worried about it. Doesn't
Yeah.
have to be fucking accurate. It's just a fucking game.
Bro, accuracy is death.
So that's 14, and he goes over. Okay. So the pot goes to that
He also
individual there.
You also got a 23. Get fucked.
Okay. Back to the deal. So yeah, Wheelock says, with as straight of a face as he can, 1 million. Silvas, Fahil, you notice, doesn't even flinch. Just kind of sits there and thinks about it. How much of the company am I going to be getting there for my investment? And Wheelock sits there and says, well, we all agreed on about 20%. Lucrative business. You'll likely make your money back real quick. I'm thinking maybe a year or two. Silvas kind of nods his head and is like, yeah. You know, Wheelock and Fahil, or Ben,
Does he seriously say
No,
that?
I keep forgetting that you said Ben instead of Fahil. That's my bad.
That was-
Oh, shit. No, he does not know your name's Fahil. He calls you Ben.
Okay.
It's a wonderful thing out here, it is. The city, it's been brought up. A lot of investment. Investment's a very important thing out here. I have to ask, I mean, such a big investment into this company. What are the plans? What's the idea? What kind of manufacturing do we already have going here? And Wheelock will kind of sit there and... Well, Fahil can attest to the quality of our revolvers.
That I can. They are exceptionally well crafted. It is a perfect balance between the pitfalls you'd expect from mass production and the excellent individual quality that you would get from handcrafted weapons.
And that's really the balance we try to strike. I mean, we learned our original production and stuff from the Alamians, who are known to have crazy production, but the quality's kind of not there in a lot of cases. But we give it that Julian flair, that master craft, the attention to detail that something as fine as a firearm really needs, especially in the thick of battle. It makes things a little complicated, but we've been able to pull off some beautiful things. We sold about 50 revolvers to Rosa, and I guarantee you, if his men use them well, they're going to be living for a long time. But the issue with firearms is they're just as effective as the hand that's holding them. I think that might be the only real struggle we have in this business. It's kind of a new and emerging weaponry. A lot of people might not buy into it right off the bat. That's where some of this money will be going into. Being able to have gunslingers and all kinds of things, really bring up the brand, make it cool, make it interesting to have one of these. A must-have, commodity. And Silvas will kind of nod a bit. He puts the poker chip down and says, that's all well and good, but don't you think at some point the Julians themselves are going to want to make their own stuff? Especially with how hot things are getting between Casbar and Jewel. And Wheelock will kind of sit back for a second and look to you, fiance. My friend here, he traveled all the way through Casbar. What's their opinion on all this stuff? They moving as quickly as we are, would you say?
Well, I wouldn't really say so. I mean, Casbarians and Julians, of course, you know there's problems there. But firearms is still a new technology in this world. They have their detractors. I mean, sure, don't get me wrong. They have factories set up. They are mass producing. But there's no trust with their user base. In fact, I'd say that their domestic firearms industry, all it needs is one solid push, and then be over in an instant. Competitor moves in from another continent. If you really want to go that far, suddenly you've got government contracts supplying patents to the military.
Silvas will look to you and say, especially when we have traders like that Baron family making up shop in that country instead of this one. Broke those poor folks on the Salt Flats hearts when they moved out. Not our problem, though. They can't mass produce. I would hope, like we can. And Wheelock will nod and say, we definitely have better capabilities than them. Our factories and whatnot are based off the Alamian models, which are made for mass production once we have the right materials and investment. As he kind of motions towards Silvas as he says that. And big grin on Silvas' face as his ego is being stroked a bit, obviously. Okay. Senna! What would you like to do for gambling?
What are the options again? I know blackjack.
You have
and I
slot
know
machines,
fucking roulette.
blackjack, you have poker, and you have roulette.
Fucking slot machine.
Okay.
Mistake.
Wait, Ayo, well,
Yeah, what's up?
so how are we doing double down? Is that just I lose 500?
Yeah, I'll say you just have to double your investment in it. If that's fair, yeah. Okay, so
Hey.
slot machines, I kind of thought this one through. So what you're going to do for me is you are going to roll 3d6s. If you get
Let's
3
go, triple
matches,
diamonds.
you win. So, and your original, the bet you put in, the minimum is 5 gold. And then you can push it up to, we'll say 20. No, we'll say
I'll put
100.
it in 20. Fuck it.
Okay, you put in 20. Roll 3d6s.
Shit.
Nothing. You grab the crank, pull it down. Come on, big money, no whammies. Dung, dung, dung. You get a sphinx. You get a large tower, and you get a skull and crossbones. Nothing.
Put in 9 more.
Okay,
Do it again.
9 more. Sing. Okay. Close. You get a 2 things of fire on either side, and a cat face in the middle. Nothing.
Okay. Nothing. Oh, fuck you. 10 more. 10 more.
10 more. Okay.
That's my last one. Fuck. I'm done with this.
Yeah. Slot machines are tough.
I give the slot machine a big fucking smack and just leave.
Oh shit. Okay. Back to the deal in the back. Silvas kind of thinks for a second and picks up the poker chip again and starts playing with it and says, you know, 1,000,000 gold's a lot in today's currency. I feel like 20% just isn't quite enough for me. If I'm going to put that much into it, I think I'd like 40 personally. And Wheelock will kind of sit there for a second and look towards you, Fahil, and be like, no, we're not doing that. But he's kind of mulling through his head on how to respond to it. So you're open to respond if you would like, while Wheelock's kind of thinking about it.
It's like, you know, and think of this as fucking Fahil's thoughts too. I want to be ballsy and give him a counter offer, but I don't know this fucking business. I'm bullshitting my way through this. Like, you know, Fahil's got a casual interest in gunsmithing, but
Yeah, definitely true. Wheelock thinks for a second and says, well, 40%, that's a big chunk of the business. Now, Ricardo, I'm going to keep it on the down low with you. This is secure in the future for a lot of my friends, a lot of my compatriots out here. Now, you and I have always had a nice relationship with each other. It's always been very amicable. But I've been out here 20 long years, and I think I'd like to go back to Southma and be a father for a while. So this is very much something that I'm trying to set up so that the people I'm leaving behind have a future, a business. I'm sure you can understand. You want to take care of the people that take care of you. And Silvas will kind of sit there for a second. And Wheelock will speak up again and say, I mean, the Riders have always been set up as a brotherhood. You can ask for Heel just as much. He's like a family to me. So, I want to make sure my folks are taken care of. 20%. So I'll also kind of look over to you for Heel. Kind of gauging you. You feel like he's waiting for you to say something. He's just kind of watching you, kind of testing you.
Phil has that sort of, you know, the look of a fucking Wall Street trader who's definitely a murderer in his free time, but is pretty clean on the surface.
Mm-hmm.
It's that sort of look.
Okay.
Because he kind of wants to offer 25, but this is Wheelock's game, and he's not.
Wheelock came in hard and said 20.
Yeah.
You can always try to convene with Wheelock, and yeah. Okay. You keep quiet and just kind of smile at him. You've never quite, like, you've seen a couple tabaxi, but you've never, like, been like this with one. Their gaze is really intimidating. Like, when they, like, stare at you, it's like they're still staring holes in you. You know, the slitted eyes just kind of not glaring at you. Like, he's smiling. He's kind of, like, smirking at you, and, like, he's testing you. He's trying to, you know, see what's going on with you. Yeah. But yeah, he's intimidating, but you get the feeling like the gaze, that's very much a tabaxi thing. Like, they just stare holes in you. He does that for a second, just doesn't move, unmoving, kind of smiling at you. And then breaks away from it, looks at Wheelock and says, "You've always been a great negotiator, Wheelock. I guess that's what's gotten you 20 years here. I think I could work with 25. And Wheelock will look to you, kind of nod, and look back to him and say, I think 25 will be good. And Silvas will kind of jump out of his seat and walk over and shake his hand quickly and say, well, then I guess we have a business, don't we? Let's give guns to the masses. And
Yeah.
he'll call over to the butler chilling and say, Byron, could you get us some illegal stuff? And Byron nods
Oh.
and comes over with
Don't you fucking
a
envy me
beautiful, beautiful bottle of scotch. You're not sure what he means by illegal, and there's a bit of a confused look on your face. And as you look, Wheelock looks at you and says, oh yeah, I guess you didn't know about it. The new Julian revival has started a prohibition on hard liquor.
Fahil just says the best he can, because, you know, he's in polite company. Under his breath, he just says, fuck off.
They say it's immoral. They allow beer, I guess, but, well, it's beer, of course. Hard liquors, though, like my whiskey, nah, illegal.
There's a moth in my room, and it's making me very happy.
Hello, moth!
Oh, yeah.
Hit the light, bonk, bonk, bonk.
I'm like, he's doing that.
All right.
Yeah. Suddenly, you know, with all this, with fucking, in between the massive fucking anxiety he's been feeling for the last week and a half, bluffing his way through a meeting with a man who most certainly dumps bodies in rivers. Now Phil has to worry about not being able to get a decent fucking drink.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to the new Julian revival, baby. Woo!
I'm about
All
to
right.
get involved in politics.
Byron, the butler, will pour you all a nice glass, and Silvas will cheer and say, "To new horizons." And, cheers
New
us
horizons.
up. Yeah, to new horizons. You all clink and drink and enjoy yourselves. All right. Rhett, you are traipsing into the casino with Ash and some of her cronies.
It appears that is the situation.
Yeah. Bellhops are, kind. They welcome you in. Ash just kind of smirks at him. She's got a smirk on her face the whole time, and she's definitely taking stock of everything in the area. Yeah. Crystal has at this point kind of come up to your side, and he's kind of glancing back at her and glancing at you. And he just kind of whispers and says, "Trust?"
Well, here's the thing, Crystal. And I kind of stretched. And I prepared to tell Crystal, ooh, Jesus Christ, about how we're not always heroes.
Oh no!
I'll just say to him, they just want to have some fun, and I kind of like the fun that they look like they're trying to have.
He'll glance back at her, and you'll kind of glance too, and she's still kind of taking stock, and the two guys behind her are very tensed up, like they're ready to just get into a fight. And he looks back and he says, "Hurt. People. Bad."
I think about it for a minute.
He points to you, and he points to you and says, "Trust." He points towards her slyly and says, "No."
I sigh, and I'm like, okay. All right. I guess we were just gonna show who we...
At this point, you guys have walked through the casino. Senna, Hierophant, and Katagoon, go ahead and roll me perception checks. See if you can see this kind of troop coming up.
I am very angrily sitting at the bar, facing away from it, looking at the room. Like the fucking grumpiest face while drinking.
I can't see shit, like always.
Yeah. Senna, you kind of look back in your anger, and you see Rat walking with Crystal. And they seem to be... They're being followed by this white-haired chick and two very burly, almost like guards, as they're all kind of looking around. You've seen this look on someone's face before, Senna, because you do this. They're looking for shit to steal.
I wanna wander up to them.
Okay. It's kind of drunkenly swaying a bit. bit too much beer.
Hey, fuck the slot machines. They're robbery. Talking about robbery, I get very quiet. I can tell you're here for that, aren't you?
Jesus, that's really forward. Okay. Yeah, Senna walks up. Crystal just kind of looks at her. And he's just like, what?
Before she answers, I want to quickly butt in and say, oh, hey, look, this is one of the people from my group that I was talking about. The one that did the, and stuff. This is Senna. Senna, I didn't get your name.
Ash. Pleasure to meet you. And she'll kind of gingerly put her hand out. She is staring daggers into you. She's staring daggers.
Wait. So what just happened?
They just shook each other's hands. But
okay,
Ash is staring daggers into Senna.
And then Senna smacks a hand down, yeah?
No, like, and then handshake. Like, I slap her hand and then handshake. It's a very forceful, like, hi! What's that?
As she comes out of the handshake, she kind of shakes her hand a bit. You can tell it kind of stung.
Hello, name's Senna.
Yeah. She looks to you and she says, I thought your group was a lot bigger.
Oh, yeah, they're all probably scattered. Senna, have you seen anybody?
Honestly, I've stopped looking.
Are you okay?
No.
I'll say at this point, Katagoon, he had a good time playing roulette, He's coming back with some of his winnings, and Katagoon, you see the group at this point as you're kind of going through your winnings.
Yeah. I walk up to them and say, "Finally, I can win some money in this shitty gambling shit."
Senna just turns around very angry and sassy, like, at least someone can.
I look at them confusedly. Well, let me ask you this conceptually.
You can be lucky that you're living.
Go ahead.
Would I have ever been in Jewel before, or wherever the fuck? Would I have ever seen a casino or like understood what a casino was before?
You probably passed through El Barqa on your travels. I'll leave it up to you as to whether or not you would have gone to the casino or not. You've heard of casinos, but whether or not you know what they are, dealer's choice.
Well, I'll say okay. I'll say safely that if you know of a casino, everyone knows.
You can get a general idea of it. Yeah.
Yeah, that you're not supposed to win money.
Right,
It's supposed to be a place where you can. And I'm
It's
like, why
it's
are
a
you
tourist
angry?
trap,
Didn't you see this coming?
No,
Why? Why you didn't?
because I'm fucking dumb. Senna just goes to cry.
Tears
Well,
welling in her eyes.
Has anyone seen Bin or Hierophant? I say that out loud.
Hierophant is playing blackjack.
Yeah, I'll say at this point, dejected by his loss, he is now sulking towards you guys, and you see them, Hierophant.
Didn't she recognize those names?
Yeah, that's kind of why I asked.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she would recognize those. Yeah, she kind of peeks up, but she doesn't say anything. Kind of a sly grin on her face.
Nah, bro, I'm just fucking. I played a hand of blackjack, bro. I fucking quit. I fucking put. How much money is alcohol?
For like a beer or something, it's like 2 gold.
Vodka.
They don't have vodka here. It is a hard drink. It is banned.
Why not? Why do they not break the law?
Prohibition. They break the law. They just don't do it for the fucking normies.
I'm gonna burn this city.
Why would you call me a normie? I'm so hurt. How much is it? How much is a beer?
A beer is 2 gold.
Fucking bro, I buy fucking 5, dude. They're all gone.
Oh my god. Okay.
I tip you 3 silver. They're all gone. Bye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also at this point, after the deal, after a bit of a drink, you guys, Wheelock and Fahil, you guys come out as well. After dealing with Silvas, you guys all kind of part ways. You say your goodbyes and stuff. And I'll say at this point, you guys probably pass Hierophant at the bar and also see the group. Ben, or Fahil, you immediately recognize the white hair. Kind of think, why is she here?
So I go up into the group and I say,
Hey, wasn't I shit-faced at the bar the last time I saw you? Directed to Ash.
Wait, am I in this now?
Yeah, you can walk up if you'd like at this point, yeah.
I'm gonna say, not exactly. He's a little tipsy. Hierophant's fucking heavy. He's not drunk. It's fine.
Yeah, he's...
I'm gonna say, it was a little bit of a different situation, but I'll say yes.
Wait, I was talking to a hat lady and friends.
No, and I'm responding to, what the fuck is she doing?
Yo, wait. Who are we talking about?
White.
White? Fucking white.
It's just the fucking white's pointing me.
As you say white, she kind of looks at you and shoots you a glare and says, so good to see ya. I'm glad you guys survived.
You're not good with sarcasm.
Senna just says very loudly from across the room, "You don't mean that."
Yeah, don't worry, Senna. I gathered.
If he feels like sort of like pondering around in his head because he knows he was basically blackout drunk the last time he saw this woman.
Mm-hmm.
He's wondering if he said things he'd regret or something.
Oh god. She just kind of looks you all and says, well, what a great family reunion this is. Y'all out here gambling with the D-gens.
Have we met you before?
Yes.
Oh, I haven't.
No, you were...
You were like passed out on the table.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were dying or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet you, name, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Nice
you
to
don't
meet
notice.
you, Ash.
You don't. I'm gonna say you don't notice the similarities. I point to their heads.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is your hair white because you were dying?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, we have that in common.
It would seem so.
Uh,
My dad,
I'm not-
I'm pretty sure my dad's the one that told you guys about those little myths about trees and stuff on the mountains.
Yeah, myths. Yeah.
I just always figured I had a pigmentation issue. But, you know, I like the white feathers. It looks good.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, your hair looks nice.
Thank you. I know. Oh, God. The guys that she's with kind of come up and whisper to her. And she looks at the group. She kind of thanks for saying this to him and says, so you guys planning on staying here, or you just on the move?
On the move.
Good.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd necessarily call y'all friends, but I think my dad would be upset if something happened to you, so maybe stay away from the casino tonight.
Wait.
Senna wanders back over. What if I don't? What if I want to
Well,
join?
then I'm not liable for what happens to you.
Okay.
Wait, surely we can come to some sort of agreement.
Surely we can make some money here, right?
Wait, yeah, or we can come
Surely,
together.
Wheelock's here, right?
He's kind of off to the side. He's not really paying. He's talking.
Wait, are we?
Do not alert him.
Are we aware that Britt was with this whole business dealing thing?
You know that's what they were there for, yeah, but you don't really like know the details or anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say nothing for now. No, everyone's here. I'm not saying nothing. Nothing's being
I
said.
go up to my man Rhett and I'm like, Rhett, you know you are my closest friend. But if you're gonna go on the escapades with this sister woman or something, yeah,
Yes!
wrong place, I can't be with you on this one. Me and Wheelock, we just made like a fucking $1 million gold deal for.
My eyes widen as he says $1 million gold, million gold.
Yeah.
And immediately, I look around at everybody else and I cut him off. And speaking patois, because of course you don't want everyone else to understand what's about to be said. I say, what take one, my boy? Did you think I wasn't waiting to have another situation where we could specifically talk in patois?
I gotta get my fucking dictionary up.
I can pass you the link.
Yeah, pass me the link too.
Thank
'Cause
you,
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
I'm wearing glasses, you know. I can read better.
Thank you. Oh, does it work backwards?
This is gonna be spectacular. No, but you can. I can just. If you're confused, I can just send you the original message.
Oh shit!
yeah,
this
that'll
one's
work,
better
yeah.
because I can type in what I fucking need to say.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is gonna be so fucking small.
Oh my god. I could have. Oh, yeah, yeah, keep going. No, we're gonna have a great time with this.
A lot of funds, you know. Your man can't be seen around here if he gets robbed. That's not even.
Let me pause the music and listen to what you said. Ay.
As
Now,
you guys,
Can't be
Alright.
seen around here.
in a very alarmingly good accent, better than what I'm gonna do. So I'm sorry, Jamaica. You guys hear a tiny little voice between you say, "She not good," and you look down. You see, Crystal is speaking patois with you guys. He's speaking thieves' cant. He just kind of looks to you guys. No. He knows thieves' cant. He's a rogue. He knows thieves' cant.
Ah, little
I thought it was
red.
an artificer. What the fuck?
Nope.
Uh-oh.
It's so fucking awkward because I got fucking sick.
Little brethren, you speak favorite language.
I said that.
You said what?
You gotta fucking translate that for me, Chief.
You said that was a little fast.
Your
that's all.
friend, you speak our language?
Oh,
Oh!
yeah.
Ben, there's something we need to know before we speak to her again.
I fucking love it! Oh, this is the best thing you guys did. Holy shit. I love that this is how you've set up Thieves' Cant. I'm so for it. Oh my god, it's fucking patois. Holy shit. And the best part is, no matter how bad we are at it, nobody else here can understand what we're saying in character.
You aren't wrong.
Oh god.
You need to disappear. Be out of this place.
I picked that one up. Okay, that one was good.
Man, that's not what I mean. Alright. As much as I would have loved to have been a part of this, I'm afraid there are certain events that require my attention elsewhere. As is my friends. I say this to Ash.
Crystal will give the most unconvincing, like, toothy smile. Just trying to be like, yeah, I agree.
It's like he's doing it a bit too much, so he's
Yeah, he's doing it, just a bit too much. It's just like, ah, yikes, okay. Like his eyes are closed, like squinted closed, like.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, nothing happened tonight that I know about. I again say to Ash, trying to make it clear that regardless of what happens here, it's nothing personal, really.
Yeah, she picks up on it, yeah. She's like, well, I'm glad to hear that. I'd hate for you all to get involved in something that doesn't involve you.
But I want the money.
I would have loved to.
Well, it was great to see y'all then. I'll, good luck on your journeys. I'll have to tell Dad that I found you guys, that you guys are still alive.
Yeah, please send him my thing.
Yeah. Y'all have a good time.
You too.
Kind of nod and head off with her two bodyguards as they continue to kind of case the joint. Wheelock will walk up and say, who the hell was that?
Well...
Bit of a firebrand, ain't you?
Yeah. So, I've met her before, and she's probably gonna rob the casino tonight, so...
That's amazing.
Gonna
I mean,
rob
you know,
a casino.
No,
This
rob this
casino.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, you know, any other time I would have been in on it, but even I'm smart enough to know that you don't rob a guy who you just made a fucking 6-figure gold deal with.
Yeah.
What if you make it 7 figures and we stop these people? That could be a deal.
She apparently her in some regard helped me out. I'm not gonna cross her.
Yeah, her That's quite a powerful fellow, anyway. I mean,
Yeah, you can
We
look
just
at
don't
her and
want that
tell
heat right
she's quite the crack mind. She could probably
Not-
outthink you 5 steps before you even knew she was there.
Fucking can't even go up against her E. Do you know how much fucking damage that does? Stupid?
Oh,
What are you gonna do? Throw the game at the start, dickhead?
And those goons she had with her, I'd guess she's got a lot more.
You? She's got a fucking butler? She doesn't care about you. She doesn't care about any of us.
Well, part of me thinks we should stop him, but if you say she's not to be crossed, maybe we just act like nothing happened.
I mean, what about your cat, buddy? What about him?
If I get the
it's
money
kind
for
of
the
a-
riders, then I'm alright, but I guess the question is, will he have the money if they rob him?
Likely not.
Yeah, that's kind of a. It's kind
He's
of a bad look as
ridiculously
well.
rich. Do you think all his money is gonna be in here at the casino? Or
A lot of it.
I don't think it's all gonna be there, but I think this is a great excuse to get out of some business deals he may not want.
Fair enough.
So either we keep the deal alive and fuck with these people, or we help these people and just get more money.
Make some powerful enemies either way.
Yeah, you
It's
are aware.
our choice.
You are aware. We've now like talked to her, and we've been witnessed like talking to her, and they're gonna rob them the same day you made this. That's not a good look.
yeah.
Well,
Kind of the same reason the feds were on us. You know.
Ah,
Like
fuck the
size,
feds.
but
You said... Where's she from?
Now, those feds are nothing to play with, man. They saw right through my Couch McGuffin personality really fast. Yeah, they're pretty intelligent.
Pale Grove.
I have an idea. What if we split up and you guys keep up the facade of defending the casino while we rob it with them?
you just really want to rob the casino.
No, that's not it. We're doing both.
I want to in-characterly high-five Senna for the first time in her creation.
Fahil, we got a problem.
Yeah, we do. Hey, don't eat my sticker.
No,
That's very...
Fahil, we got a problem. She's
The
from
guards
Pale
behind
Grove?
you. Oh,
Wait, what was that?
She's from Pale Grove?
Yeah.
I believe so.
We told Silvas you've been in Casbar the past couple years, and we've been seen talking to her.
There's a moth in my hair. I'm sorry. Let me deal with this.
It's the best character out of everyone else. I'm sorry.
He was eating my dub sticker on my computer, and then he moved to my hair. That's why that conversation was so hard.
Jesus.
We need to have...
Okay, what was Wheelock saying? I was trying to prevent the
He
destruction
said-
of my sacred artifacts.
Yeah, he looks and he says, she's from Pale Grove. We told Silvas you've been going around in Casbar for a while. Now we've been seen talking to her. We got problems.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Proprietor of
Cat.
this place.
Ah.
Very rich man. Very powerful man.
More
Oh
powerful than the
boy.
I mean, he was in Casbar.
Yeah, I know. That's part of the problem.
I haven't been there. I guess, yeah, but
What's a Casbah?
Yeah, but you're a drow. They're not trusted much out here. Don't mean to be racist to you, but you know how Dragonborn is.
yeah. I would say fuck him, but I've got two standing right here.
Chris will just say, fuck him!
Good boy. Good
No,
boy.
no, Chris.
You're teaching
No?
the right bad words.
Bad words are bad. No. Use different words.
And on that, I think we'll end that session there and figure out what happens next week.
Let's
Yeah.
just rob